Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are you?
Thursday night.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It's 8 p.m. and we are on your screens.
Live. Is that mine or yours?
Hello.
Oh, Simon. Oh, that will be good for copyright.
Well, let's hope it just was a few seconds short. So, hi and hello, and welcome everybody watching right now. Hello to those who are chiming into the chat. Don't be shy and say hi, even if you can't follow the chat. We just would like to say hi to you if you're watching.
Most definitely.
Yes, and tonight is gonna be a fun night. We have a very amazing, fun guest tonight.
I think she's been on the, kind of in here a short time, but man, she's really made her mark, you know.
Yes.
Everybody kind of knows her. She's like another A. Joe almost, like.
Yes, definitely.
You know.
Oh,
yes, now that we've heard my phone, it's always tradition for me to forget till that goes off. There we go.
Yeah, and it's gonna be so much fun. We are gonna step into the closet of our best friend.
That's right. This is true.
And if you have stuck around our live streams before, you know who are we talking about.
Yeah.
If not, you'll have to wait and see. But it's gonna be amazing. We know that. Thank you, everybody watching. Well, let's just see who is in there.
Yep.
And we'll say hi to best friend in your thread.
Oh, I'm sure you enjoyed the picture that I chose. It was specifically chosen as always. So.
Yes, yeah.
I'm sure we'll get comments about that when she's on.
Yes, for sure. BNSF fan is in.
Excellent, welcome.
Bottle caps, of course. Thank you. Cindy's vlogs. Remy Moore is in. Hi. Silver Retro Collector is in. VJ Auto Works. Hi. And Vanessa Kitty's in the chat, and there are a few more hiding. So hi to those all as well. And James just popped in as well.
To acknowledge that we're both wearing black. So yeah. Yeah.
We are wearing black.
My old drawer has always been, I know we've had that running joke with it, but I swear to God, like Xenia's fought with me for years to go as wild as putting on something gray. I'm not the most wildly colorful person in the world.
Yeah. It's not the.
But anything, yeah. Miss Kathy and Jesse, welcome, welcome, welcome. Riff Magos. Riff Magos, remember?
Yes, I do. I have to apologize to everybody today because I'm a little under the weather the last couple of days, and today I slept till 1, so you had amazing live stream from my husband today, but also I have a migraine today, so don't my smile will fool you. So I'm trying to talk a little bit lower and be not as crazy as usually at the beginnings of our live streams. So therefore, it's not because I don't pay attention. It's just my brain fog is somewhere blowing the wind through there. So I apologize in advance. But I am very happy to be here, and I appreciate all the nice thoughts and words and kind words I seen on Andrew's live stream and on Kathy's live stream today. And so thank you very much for all the positive prayers, thoughts, and well wishes. It's much appreciated. So thank you very much. Philip Cockram is in. Hello, all. Got home. Doing 10 things at the same time. Tried to watch and listen. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yesterday we were doing dinner while you were watching us.
I have to acknowledge James' comment because that is good. It's something I would have said. I will wear a different color when there is a darker color than black.
Yeah, that's this fellow's wording here for sure.
That is good. I give you full props on that one, my friend. That is good. Oh God Almighty!
Remy was saying, oh, he was watching Phil's video about guitar string tutorial.
Yeah.
That's great. That's amazing. You guys are watching each other's video. There's so much there.
Everything on Twitter too is public, right?
Yeah, but
I want to hit on it a little bit.
I hope feel better soon, Ksenia. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're so strong. Everybody has their own challenges. Mine is this. My health hasn't been too well, but we're trying one step at a time, right? Because just sometimes some days goes really, really bad, and the other days are better. So this is just one of those days. Yeah. And we just have to step out just for a second, but I'm right here. You have a black on too. You look gorgeous today. I don't know if you did, if you went to the hairdresser to blow out your hair. I know it's not a new haircut per se, but it looked like it'd been worked on. So when I was watching you, yeah, we watched Miss Kathy's live stream while we were having our dinner tonight. So that was pretty cool. Let me exit one thing here. There you go. Otherwise, I can't see you guys. Bottle caps. It was so hot here today. I got the air conditioning running in the house. My God, we still had a heat on a couple of days ago in here because it was so cold. It's nice. It's today is dreary actually. Yesterday was nicer. Today it's raining. It's gray. It hasn't stopped raining since yesterday afternoon, but nevertheless, silver lining. The grass is getting greener. Actually, behind us, there's a big field. In the summer, they sometimes play soccer there. Kids love to go there, but it's getting greener, so that's a good thing about the rain. We need rain sometimes too. How hot was it? Bottle caps in Celsius, please, or both if you can. Thank you, James. It's much appreciated. Your support is much appreciated, and all you guys too. Bring Family Vlogs is in. Hello and welcome. Till things are brighter, I'm the man in black. Johnny Cash. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I like black too, but once the weather gets a bit brighter, I like to wear some more color, I guess. But and my favorite color in clothes is red. Not as much anymore. I don't have, I think, as much, but I used to have like everything. I had everything red, pants and sweaters and everything. But yeah, my favorite color is still red. So, okay, who else is in here? We have decent weather here in Illinois. It's about 60 now, 60 Fahrenheit. Well, how much is 60 Fahrenheit? Must be warm. I like the weather now because the thing about the weather in Montreal, thank you. My son is so sweet. He's bringing coffee. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
The dreaded thermos.
The dreaded thermos. Hopefully no soap tonight. That's for Andrew. As I said, I'm the favorite parent because I didn't get soap in my coffee yesterday. Andrew did, so hopefully not today. So now, what I was talking about, my God, my brain fog is really bad today. By the way, talking about, if we're on the same note about me feeling bad, on the 12th of May, I haven't officially put any posters up yet, but I'm just mentioning it every so often. On the 12th of May is the official day of raising awareness for fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. And there's a campaign that's called #Me Action, #Millions Missing. And I'm going to be doing a special live that is Saturday, 12th of May at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Time, where we are going to be talking about different chronic and invisible illnesses, not just FM or ME, but different things like that. Try to get some tips, exchange experiences, just have a talk about it to raise awareness. I have the event listed on the ME Action webpage to have some support from them as well. And as it's going to get closer, I'll have more information if we're going to have any guests and what exactly we'll be talking about. But if that's something of your interest, then mark your calendars on the 12th of May at 8 p.m. Eastern. And Andrew's back, and I can stop promoting our lives.
Hi, guys. Sorry about that. My son started a new job today, and he mixed up the time, and I was really wondering how he made out, so I had to take that call. I want to address something that you guys, some of you has probably seen today because you follow on Twitter. It should have been sent private, but unfortunately, where it said, I know Xenia's a little nervous about bringing it up, but it's not a bad thing, but it's just probably sometimes when you deal with people, you can get the reverberations, and I don't like, because this is what I was just saying this morning, this is the kind of stuff I don't want to be any part of. There's a channel, well, not even, well, I don't know if she mentioned or not. I mean, it was public.
Well, it's up to you. As I said,
Yeah.
I don't really want to get involved in
No,
too
I'm
much
just
details
going to
on
say
it.
the part is, because it was public, we give everybody a chance to come on. We've made our mission for this channel very clear right from the get-go. There's lots of channels. Everybody has their own ways of doing stuff. And we were graciously offered again this morning for somebody to come on. And then listen, this is not the biggest channel in the world. It's not the biggest audience in the world. It's an amazing audience. But we made it, we specified to that person that they were welcome to come on, talk about their backstory, can definitely mention what they were doing. But we weren't going to become a platform for their mission. And then this afternoon, we get a tweet publicly about how we've requested it because we're trying to, we want this person because we want to build our watch hours. And there was absolutely no truth within it whatsoever. We stated right from the get-go very clearly twice, and we knew this person is into doing this, and we stated that we might not be the best fit. Explained if they came on what we would want to discuss, which was told to us at the time was fine and understood. So I'm just saying that we don't like drama here. We're not a platform for anybody. We always want people to mention what they do. It's very important to know, but we're not going to be like tricked into stuff like that. And so if somebody's telling you we're being, I don't want to use any foul words, but I'm sure probably some will say now that this guy will go around, or probably maybe, I don't know, and say something bad about us. That's fine. Don't fight about it. Don't worry about it. We're not worried about it in the least. You guys have always been a good audience. We're all in this together. Like I said, we don't have a lot of moderators here. We don't have everybody checking each other. You guys are more than enough adults on your own in the way you behave. And I know this sounds condescending, but I'm very proud of the way you guys are in our chats. I'm very proud of the way our channel has grown that way. So just wanted to bring that up. I wouldn't even mention it except it was public, and it was stated that we requested that, and nothing could have been further from the truth. So you know, we're still getting by without. Hey, if the channel, if nobody was to show up tomorrow, we'll go back to making full-time cinematic videos. Xenia has our photography. We have our business. First and foremost, we're a business. That's the brand that's on there. And I mean, the integrity of that counts more than anything else that we do here. So we'll always be protective of that. And you guys have done nothing but compliment it. I really think our integrity as a business has grown since we've connected with all of you. And I just wanted to say that, and I'm not going to rant about it because it's not even worth giving any extra attention to it. So we're just going to have a fun night. I just wanted to bring that up because it was public. I really felt I should. So that's it. No more rant. And the first time in 25, I think I've done that, 26.
Yes. No, I just wanted to add that the main thing is, and as I was, was started public, so my answers was public as well. We do live streams with and without guests, and since we're honest and transparent, doing them without guests would be easier, less time consuming, and is equally beneficial.
Yeah.
So therefore, there's no extra benefit for us running after somebody asking them to be our guest unless we're really interested in them as a person. Mm-hmm. And that's what we're here about. It's, as I always say, is to get to know people behind the channels.
Yeah.
If it would be for watch time only, I mean, yes, we get watch time, but that's not why we're doing this.
Yeah.
If it would be just for watch time, we would be doing just our own live streams without guests.
And I mean, you guys are good. You guys talk about what you do. I want you to say it. I want everybody to see each other's channels. I want all of you to grow together. just because that's not our platform doesn't mean I don't want you guys to mingle. I mean, that's great. I love seeing it in there when you guys are finding new stuff. You've all got great things to offer. So
that's right. So we are positive. We're always on the positive
said
note.
Still trying to. Yeah, I love it. That's funny. She hasn't scratched my knee yet.
Always positive and relaxing. So
yeah,
just a clarification, so it doesn't mix up any thoughts. But I'm sure that nobody's thoughts got mixed up, because if you have been coming here, you know what it's all about.
Yeah,
right?
I know that. I know that already. I want to address it because I was not.
So much.
It's not often my buttons get pushed, but they were pushed today, to say the least.
And again, if any of the people who are questioning what we're doing still want to be on our show as people, as humans, then there is no problem about it.
I think it only helps grow. That's the only reason why we do it, because it takes it the next step.
We're not against anything. We might not support everything, but it's always people's own choices what they're doing. So it's still welcome. And
I will say, we have talked to James. We want James to start doing a half-hour piece on I'm a Creator, because I know that will get thrown at us. I apologize, James. You know, we had a lot of stuff going on. The reason why with James is we don't do it all week, because we're not good at that. They do it a lot better than us, because we did start with I'm a Creator. We do have loyalty to them as well. I mean, we don't raise a flag every moment, but it doesn't mean that we're because I'm assuming maybe that other person might be throwing that at us later on. That's the reason why.
Yeah,
that was decided long before. So
this natural journey is driving while listening. Well, drive carefully and don't type, please, while you're driving. We appreciate, but please drive safe.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's our channel. You will have on who you want, and people should not get angry about that. Just wanted to make things clear. Gregory is in, and Vern Vlogs in the house a little bit earlier. We're just trying to catch up while we were talking. I asked Gregory how is his channel going. He was starting the 101 weddings channel, so I'm very excited to see where it's going. I like all the wedding channels, and oh my god, when we had TV, I was watching all the Say Yes to the Dress and all that. The girls are gonna know what I'm talking about.
Guys that are married know too, believe me.
Not that I made to watch it at any time.
No, but I've heard about it.
So that's I'm excited where it's gonna go.
I felt like I was there.
Since we did,
I didn't want to be there.
Since we did destination weddings to Iceland for a couple of years as well, I'm really interested in your channel, Gregory, in your other channel. So that's why.
Bring family vlogs. Where exactly are you guys from? I'm still new to the channel, and my life has been crazy lately. Well, yeah, join the club. You're in the right place. Xenia's originally from Latvia. And
that's where my wonderful accent comes from.
That's right. And we're off, guys. At 8:21. And I'm from Canada, and we both live originally from Canada. We both live in Montreal.
Yes. That was very short. My God. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Usually, everybody's heard it 1,000 times.
No, Gregory, I didn't know it was suspended. I hope it didn't get a official strike. You just started with it. Just would like to know. Should I know why?
Good life says Andrew watches it when you're not home and tell him what to say yes to the dress.
Yeah, I know. That's usually what happens.
I put up my hair and I pop some popcorn. Have a good cry.
You know what? Since we mostly have boys here. When I have to watch Forging or Gold Mine,
everyone even knows it's wrong so far, but we're good.
I have watched so many of these reality shows, and I'm not allowed to comment on them. I would love to do play-by-play on them, but I'm not allowed to. So.
Her comments set the tone for the next 50 minutes of the show, so that's why.
But to each its own.
It's not a double standard. It's just I'm allowed to complain about her shows and she's not. I mean, I don't see any problem with this. I think you guys will agree with me. I think it's pretty fun.
I watch it too. It's fun. And I haven't seen any of my wedding shows for a long time. So maybe because I have a withdrawal that I have this attitude towards the Forging, especially
Forged in Fire, and it is
Forged
stupid.
In shower.
Forged in Shower. Yes, they make showers. That's exactly what it is. It's an amazing show, very manly.
Oh my god! No, I do like some one about people living in Alaska. The one that looks like more real there. It's a reality show, but it looks the more authentic one.
I forget the name. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That one kind of was fine because it also shows a lot of nature in Alaska, which I enjoy a lot. But yeah. Oh, wow. I'd like to know more. Let's chat about that.
Tracy's on your side. She's here, so she agrees with you.
Yay. There you go. And thank you, Remy. It's a great accent, it says. Well, thank you. I know I asked for the compliment, but I appreciate it. Rita Walker just dropped by to show love. Appreciate it. Yeah, and shoot this stream out. Just press that share button. Let some people know.
That really does help, guys.
Invite them in. The more, the merrier, right? It's just more fun in the chat when you guys chatting with each other.
Terrell, you're finally here. Terrell's our enforcer. She's rough and tough and just looking to ban somebody. She has an itchy finger, she calls it, ready to go.
Oh, Miss Cassie, what did your husband say about supper? Because we had to tune out for before he came in. He was too long talking with the neighbor, so I was excited to see his face expression. I'm gonna go back and see it. I missed the stream this morning. Yeah, you should go and watch it. I was sleeping, so Andrew.
She watched it for like the last hour. I didn't know she was awake.
For those of you who are on Twitter, you probably suspected I was because I tweeted it out. But I watched it for the last hour, but I didn't want him to know that I'm up because I didn't want him to be interrupted and distracted by me being there because, you know, you're more honest when you think the other one is not listening. And he's so sweet in his live streams. He's talking about me like all the time and so sweet.
Unbelievable.
And now he's gonna blush, which I'm the only one that can do it anyway.
What are you talking about? The end of the live stream, so you're gonna have cranky Andrew now for the rest of the time.
Well, all I was saying was
yes, Kathy, this is classic. It's a classic, all right. Welcome to my life.
But those were compliments. So, and that's why I was pretending I was still sleeping, although I was watching the live stream on my phone in the bedroom. So
I gotta go drink with truckers.
Oh, yes, going. Where are you going?
I'm running away. Making a run for it.
It's good to get some rest. I was feeling it last night. I went to bed and did not get up to. Yeah, I got. I hope you feel better, James, because I got my flare-up of fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome for the last 2 days, which makes me sleep a lot, but unfortunately doesn't give me any relief. So I don't know. Sometimes even if it's worth sleeping, but then I woke up and now I have migraine today too. So it's just adding up to couple of days usually, and then it gets a little bit better. But I do tend to sleep a lot. Also, these live streams have, as much as I enjoy them, has interrupted a little bit my schedule that I had before. So again, because of my condition, it just takes longer time to adjust to the changes in the sleeping patterns, but working on it. So it's all good. Going to be a part of exciting trial soon. I'll tell you all about it once it starts. So hopefully that is gonna make me feel better too. Fingers crossed. How awesome is that? Yeah, James is here. He might be on later on. He's usually on for the midnight run. I fell asleep before you even went on last night, Vern. Yeah, yes, it's just been also spring gives people, you know, I think it's a hard time because it deprives people of minerals and, you know, vitamins, and it's kind of like the end of all the supplies and resources in the body. We feel in generally more tired and you know, want to sleep more.
This is when we need probiotic yogurt.
Yes, we do. Yeah. Yes, we do. It helps.
She was going to that, so I thought I'd just cut to the chase.
Thank you.
Everything is cured with probiotic yogurt. It's an Eastern European thing. If you get hit by a car, eat probiotic yogurt, you'll be better. So there you go.
Yes, James, exactly. Yes, of course. Well, you've been running like crazy between one and the other. I think it's your second work, so I do get it. But and I don't know, with your not eating, how does that work when you are crazy busy like that? So.
Well, I'm glad you threw busy at the end of that because you paused a lot between there and crazy.
Well, we are all a bit crazy, so I don't think that's offensive or anything. Right, guys? Now I'm going to pop out your chat because you guys are chatting so actively. I can't keep up with that. Let me pop you out.
Soon time to bring on our guests. I got to bring up Twitter. So let's get that going.
Yeah, James, and I've watched a little bit too, and actually talked about that. My latest workshop in the pain clinic, when Andrew started his live, we actually talked about nutrition and different ways of people dealing with it, including fasting and stuff. So we discussed some of it as well, and yeah, so it's different approaches for sure. But as I said, I'm starting a trial, so I'm not really allowed to do too much of a drastic changes in my everyday life right now. So yeah, but after that, it's gonna be summer. In the summer, I eat less anyway. I mostly, especially when it's plus 38, like Bottle Caps was saying, it was today in BC. I mostly live on smoothies anyway. So, just saying properly. Thank you, Vern. Yeah, it's fine. One question is fine. And when it starts being spammy, then it's a problem. But that's why I said James is going to be on the midnight probably. So somebody was asking, and so I'm just.
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, guys, you guys are adults and you manage yourselves well, and I appreciate that in here. It's the greatest show of respect any person could ever ask for. And you respect each other because you're all respectable people and great channels. We've been with you, most of you guys, since the beginning. I see what's the names here.
Miss Kathy caught a little of your stream during her break today. It was strange seeing him alone. Yeah. Yeah, there's always usually there's two of us. It is. When I was doing the pajama party,
yeah, that's true.
And I wasn't even alone. Like I had Lady Borgia on. Yeah. So it was easier. I don't know how you do just you for such a long time.
I don't even know myself.
But it was weird when I just started, before Lady Borgia came on. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so lost. I don't know what to do. So, and I haven't done it yet that since. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting on the 12th of May.
Hannah's here from the daughter from ADGH Travel last night.
Yes, we had amazing chat yesterday. Yeah. So many stories. Yeah. It's the book is in the making, I'm telling you. So, and by the way, I checked your pictures on Instagram. Really like them. So,
James suffered with lower back pain and leg pain since my 20s, 30 years suffering, and now my pain is getting better and my energy is up.
That's great.
That's great. Nobody should suffer in chronic pain.
Exactly.
It's the
Bradford Backwoods, hi. Did you fix your phone? Or is it still glitching? I hope it just was a glitch yesterday. That will be cool seeing how many of us we recognize from the beginning in a year. Yeah. It will be really interesting to see how much each other has grown and who is still hanging in. Yes, exactly. And that's what this is about. What we love about our live streams with a guest is that when we do get we get personal. So it's a personal connection, not just between us and a guest, but between the guest and the audience, which is you guys, and between us and you as an audience. I got to know so much about Bottle Caps, for example, just from being in our chat, which he haven't been even on. And the more we have this personal connection, the more we have the long-term relationship. It's just basic branding anyway. Like any company that something more personal about is going to stay in your mind
and more, like when I watch your videos now after interviewing, like you guys being on and stuff like that, I never see them the same way again, which is so amazing because I know so much more about you as I'm watching it. It's more like a friend saying, hey, look what I did today.
Yeah,
so that's pretty cool.
Cher Erickson is in. Hi. And Riverbend Longbows Outdoors. Hi. Yes. You were amazing yesterday with all your questions and input. You were really great active chatter yesterday during our guest hour.
All right, I'll send her the link.
Yep. And
hey, Stephanie, if you're listening, I just sent you the link in Twitter.
Our best friend or
best friend in thread.
How is it, BBF or BFF? I never know. Yeah. Is going to be in a couple of minutes, and we're going to step in her closet.
She says we know a lot about bottle caps. LOL. Exactly.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except what he looks like. Yes, but you see,
we got to get him on soon.
There's even more than I was telling you about on your stream today. So I'm putting the picture together like a puzzle. Where are my flowers bottle caps?
we still one day might have a wedding on here, him and Susie. I still think it's in the air. We're doing our best to make it happen. So just bear with us as we work with the technicalities of getting them in the same room.
Yeah.
It'll be a nice wedding picture. You'll not see him at all, and all you'll see is Susie's hands. But anyways, it will be interesting nonetheless. So Susie's going to be by, I think.
No, we're not. We're going to try to keep it family friendly at first, at least, because it's not only about Adult Swim Live with Puša. This is a full feature Stephanie as a guest. So I would like to know more about her, and I'm sure you would like to know more as well. Because she usually hides behind her comedy and laugh. So I think this is a good opportunity to
I don't think
get
the Good
a
Cell
little bit
Life
more
is
deeper.
buying it, neither is Miss Kathy, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. I figure we got about 20
Well,
minutes.
you're going to help me out with this, because I want to get behind
the biggest challenge is
that.
to get Stephanie before she hits the bottle, because then all bets are off. So, Stephanie, you're here.
Oh, my God, you freaked me out. I think you even jumped.
When I was picking out the when I was picking out the pictures today to use for your thumbnail, he's like, "You can't use that one. You can't." I had one with you holding the bottle in the air and everything.
Like that, do I? Awful.
So I made a trade-off. We went with the wine glass in front of you.
I wasn't too happy, but okay. I liked your nails in that one, so fine. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm just Ducky. I'm in the closet.
You're so amazing.
But I only have water.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. The Russians call that water vodka, but anyways.
Yeah, before somebody starts asking what is in the glass. And
we'll get to the chase right away.
Bottle Caps is going to be a good boy. Yeah, I wonder how long.
As you see, she likes to drink like Jim Morrison did, straight water glasses of vodka. So that's kind of that's her idol. Do you ever see that? I have a tattoo of Jim Morrison. I don't know if you can see.
God. There.
Are you sure that's not the Blair Witch?
Some thought it was Xenia. It means he looks more feminine.
When I have my hair out like I did yesterday, on yesterday's stream, and then we go somewhere, then people ask, "Oh, is it your wife?"
Yeah.
So yeah, I witch sometimes.
That was many, many moons ago, to say the least. That tattoo, long before. Yeah.
Yeah, he also have a naked lady there, but that's for later.
Wow, bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm like a walking Motley Crue video underneath this sweatshirt.
It's funny when our daughter tries to peel them off because she thinks it's stickers. Trying to peel them off, but
or when I went home for a vacation when I was living in Montreal, my mother seen it and she said, "Are you getting any more tattoos?" I said, "No." She should.
Oh, they can't see tattoo because you didn't switch it. No, honey.
Oh, and then
so you'll have to do that again.
Oh, okay.
See, he doesn't like when I take the mouse, but then at the same time, nobody sees what he's showing.
Here, I'm just gonna pick it up and do it there. It's easier. That's easier. Yeah. There's Jim Morrison.
Okay, it's not the Blair Witch. It's Jim Morrison.
Yeah, we can attest on that one at least. So, yeah. There we go.
There.
So, there. See, we have the same idol. I wear them on my arm. You drink like them, so we're good. We got a bond going on.
Bottle Caps wants to know who the naked lady is.
Oh.
Well, okay, maybe not who. Just wants to see.
He's saying it's a random one, but who knows?
It's very tasteful. She's wrapped in the Confederate flag. What else can I say? I mean, I went top notch right from the get-go.
Yeah, so talking about, do you regret having tattoos in your youth? That would be the answer. So,
I don't know if you can see her or not.
No, you can't see. We've got to switch it again.
I know that, but I was seeing if my shirt would go up for. Can you bring the camera? I'm kind of holding my shirt here and whatnot. So there she is in all of her glory. Exactly, and I don't know. No, I can't. That one's too hard.
Well,
to get
we'll get there later.
Yeah, that's right. And that is young. Wait till Stephanie starts showing off all of hers.
Now we have to put pasties on that because it's. Oh, we have to put it that it's not G-rated.
Get a sweater tattooed on top of her, or something like that.
Exactly.
Oh, you could get her a Christmas sweater. That'd be.
Oh, wouldn't that be festive? I like it. God love her. She gets cold in the winter like everybody else.
Thank you for dropping by, River.
Oh, we scared River off already.
You have to leave.
Yeah.
Let's see, I say. Californians and Heathen is in. Hi, so nice to see you. We're having a podcast recording on the 5th of May with them. Like, see, guys, I'm trying to keep this somehow serious so we actually can post it after, at least for a bit. But
well, that lasted long.
Oh my God! So I'll keep talking with you guys while they keep laughing. See, Kathy's leaving, guys. I don't know.
Oh God. Sorry,
Chris is waiting to spend time with me.
I always think Kathy's going to put me in detention or something every time she's around. I'm trying to be on my best behavior with her.
It didn't say family friend. Well, yeah,
yeah,
exactly. I know. I'm trying to keep them on track, but it's hard. Yeah, you're gonna help me. Help.
It's Andrew's fault.
I know.
How does YouTube make you feel?
Who are you asking?
Your name is.
How does it make me feel? Real uncomfortable right about now.
Exactly.
I have a bad reputation just hanging out with you.
Well, yeah, we'll have to put you in detention, like for what is it, 300 seconds there in the chat. So we're gonna do that here too. Yeah, you're speaking off, exactly.
Did you see what Battle Caps just wrote?
No.
No.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Thank you. I'm telling you, I think Bottle Caps wasn't a paramedic. I think he wrote greeting cards for Hallmark. I believe he's just trying to hide it. He has such a sweet word.
Kathy, you're funny. That sounded really dirty. I'm sorry. Andrew, LOL, detention. I'm going to go in the bedroom with Chris. No detention. Just going to be a wife.
Bow, chick, wow, wow.
Oh my God, Kathy. It cracked me up sometimes.
Oh, that was like her stream today. Who was it was talking about jerk chicken?
Yeah, that wasn't Kathy's stream. Was talking about jerk chicken. It was yeah.
I like jerk chicken or beef. Oh, that sounds bad.
And we are here like at almost 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. That was
yeah.
So.
Kathy took it right to the level. I like that.
Yeah, JJ is in. Hello, JJ. Welcome to our happy show.
You hit a good night. It's a good night to tune in.
Yeah, and if you never have been here before, well, this is what we don't have usually.
I think you guys just invite me on to do this.
No, I actually wanted to get a more serious note today with you. I repeated it a couple of times that I read your blog, by the way, and I wanted to get a little bit more behind that. But
here, we're gonna try this and see if it works better.
Unfortunately, it's
I'm on my
possible.
timeout, 300 seconds.
I think we'll have to do that when I'm alone. So.
Well, so congratulations. You're the first person to probably read my blog.
No way. No, I don't think so.
Oh, God.
No, because I saw a completely different side of you, and I mean, you know, oftentimes we hide behind the comedy and the quirkiness of it, and that's what we all do, I think. And I mean, I love your jokes. As I said, I'm still waiting for that vlog thing. Yeah. I'm not gonna stop asking for it.
Yeah.
Till
Welcome to my life.
Till I get it. That's called nagging.
Times today.
That's called nagging, yeah. But when I was reading it and then looking through your pictures on Instagram as well, and it just put a little bit different picture of you for me as well. So I wanted to talk about that if somebody allows me here.
I'm not even on set. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I'm scared.
I'm like the kids. We all got our room to go to now. It's up to you guys.
You have to bring out the monkey.
I'm just here for moral inspiration. Yeah, I'll get Windsor. Windsor will help. If you're a good girl, I'll bring out Windsor after.
Fish sandwich. So hi. Yes. What did you just walk into? And
God help you.
It's me. Donna is in as well. So hi and hello. Oh. So yeah, getting back to that, I just well, I guess let's start with your channel. How did you start it? Because I'm sure the way you started it, and because your videos are quite different from what you're doing right now, the reason behind it was different than why you're continuing doing it now. So what was the reason for starting it?
I really just started it because I wanted to do something with my time because my husband works, well, we were on second shift together, but now he's on third and I'm on second. And like, I'm not the type to go to a bar at like 2 a.m. just to hang out. So I kind of just wanted something to do with my time, like a hobby. And I was following other YouTubers who were small channels. And I thought to myself, well, I could do this. Like, I think I could have a channel. Like, I mean, I don't expect to be somebody like huge and famous, and I don't have any goals for that. But I was like, I think I could do this, and I think that it would help me with my communication skills, and I think that it would help me with presentation skills at work. Like, those are boring things, but it's true.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think that it'll also help me to branch out and get more friends that may actually live similar lifestyles that I do, because most of my friends are married or they have kids or you know, they're working for a shift. So I'm just like alone all week. So this is a good way for me to be able to still get out and socialize, but in a safe way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know?
Yes, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. And I really enjoy it. So now I just keep doing it because I was like, oh, if it doesn't work and it's no fun, then I just won't do it. But
Right.
I actually really liked it.
What about you were using the term bar shopping in your Instagram? What about that part? Have you stopped doing that since you started YouTube? And what is it? If you could explain to others, what is that?
So bar shopping it's for adults. You have to be old enough to drink alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic though.
If you feel that you need help, there's a local chapter of the AA we've found in Rochester that's under your town. The running joke when we haven't been there that we always.
And I like to go shopping, and then I like to go to a restaurant or bar and get a drink, and then go shopping, and then go get a drink, and then go shopping.
Well,
I can actually do both.
That can get pretty dangerous, my God. Spending money after a couple of drinks.
We were in
but you don't care.
Yes.
We found a clothing store in Barcelona where they had a full service bar plus a women's clothing store. So all the men were sitting at the bar drinking while the women were shopping.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it. It's the only time I didn't mind her spending on my money. It was good. So,
yeah, husband's daycare.
Yeah. There's one in Iceland. They actually have a husband's daycare.
That's how it's called. The bar. It's called husband's daycare.
Aww. I like it.
Yep.
Of course, you need a DD though. You can't just run around driving and drinking and all that jazz.
Well, yes, of course.
The city takes 5 minutes to walk across, so it's pretty well set up that way.
Or you just call JJ because she has an Uber and she does karaoke in it, and who doesn't want that ride home?
Yeah.
Oh my
she's
God,
so cool,
yes.
Yeah.
And I would love to have her here. As I said, she should do North America wide anyway. So
no, definitely.
Okay. Well, when you did your YouTube channel, was your blog before that or after that?
All at the same time.
Oh, well, again, your blog is quite a different story. The ones who haven't seen it, it's more on a serious note. It's more about the taking a look inside of you and meditation, and it's really more serious than you are on YouTube. So I'm surprised to hear that it was both at the same time.
There is a certain direction that I want to eventually go with YouTube, but I'm just not ready for it.
Okay, that's okay.
That's fine.
It's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't think people are ready for it. I don't think I'm ready for it. But I think that it will intertwine with like what I want to represent, you know, when it comes to like building up positivity and good relationships with people. Mm-hmm. So it will eventually, once I'm able to like cross over into that, but like I'm just like, I'm just not quite there yet. But I thought once I had all of my social media outlets built up to a certain point, and once I had gotten myself set up, because I was on like zero social media. Like before this, I think Instagram was really the only thing I was on.
Okay.
So I just like, after I did a couple videos, I went and I signed up for everything I could. And then I tried to brand across every single one exactly the same.
You are on Snapchat even. Hey girl. I was like, wow.
And I haven't been on there because ever since they made the changes, it's kind of like, boo.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to get everything in sync. So like, I kind of got so caught up once I've started to like live stream. I've spent so much time on that I haven't had a chance to go back and get to my blog. But I do have some more things that I plan to write for it. And I haven't talked a lot about it because I felt like I didn't put enough on my blog. So like I'll sprinkle it in here and there for people if they're interested, but I'm not like pushing it hard yet because I feel like I need more content.
Right. Right. No, it makes sense, and but that's why I was so positively.
You're like, what is she doing?
No, I was positively surprised about the polarity of it, you know, from your YouTube videos and from what you're writing about. So I was just interested more, like how you got into, like, for example, meditation. Like, do you do that every day? Is it part of your life? Is it something that you just acquired?
It actually ties into the reason why that I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Like, long story short, I was put into a situation at work that I would rather not.
No. Please,
don't talk about it if you don't want to.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Just say anything.
It's okay.
Stephanie, I didn't. I'm so sorry.
No, it's totally fine. It's.
Do you want us to move off to something else?
It's just one of those things, like, I have to address it, and it's okay. It's like, I'm fine with it. Like, I have feelings about it, and part of the reason I haven't gone there yet is because I want to present it in a really good way. I don't want to, like, right. I guess I don't want to come out and discuss it in a way where it's like not exactly planned or put together.
No,
and I don't want people to get the wrong idea.
Right.
Like, I think it's a very important thing that I feel really strongly about. Mm-hmm. But I have to, like, execute it in a certain way so that it doesn't come off like
we understand.
It's understandable.
Yeah, we understand.
You know what I mean? So, like, I have a deep passion about it, but I want to make sure that when I do present it, that I have all my ducks in a row, that I can be helpful to other people that may have been in that situation.
Right.
Yes.
And that's why, like, I'm a really big fan of maintaining a very positive outlook. Like, it's why I am the way I am.
Right.
And one of the things I've talked about too, like, during my live streams, is, like, you know, I may be really happy and really fun, like, most of the time, but I'm totally human, just like everyone else.
Definitely.
Right. You know, you're never going to be, like, 24/7 happy, or, you know, you're never going to be always, like, on point.
Yep.
So, you know, but it's okay. Like, that's fine. That's, like, real life, you know. You know, when you see those people who are posting their life out on social media and they make it look so perfect, it's not.
No.
And it's usually, you know, and not that everybody wants to hear about all the bad things that happen to anyone, no. But I think that if you have a story and you know that it could help others, then I think it's okay to present it. But I don't think it's okay to do the woe is me.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's
I really love
great
that
attitude towards it,
and that's where you get the most honest response from everybody, is in that fashion, and where you get to help the most people. There's
exactly.
Like, there's such a discord in all of that, and like I was just talking about that yesterday when I was on alone. people say we're so positive in that. I mean, we have a lot of stuff going on in our lives right now. I mean, we've been through a lot. Xenia and I from different countries. She was almost put out one time because of paperwork when she was pregnant. We've never told anybody this before, but our daughter Audrey was born without any health care.
Yeah.
She wasn't a permanent resident yet. We had a doctor, we can never say their name, that actually waived all fees. She spent
oh my goodness.
Xenia spent 4 days in labor in a hotel in S01, Saskatchewan, with a doctor coming in periodically day and night for her.
Yeah, we actually got hustled in the back door of the hospital. It's been a long time since there, because nobody could know that we are there, just to make an ultrasound. So. Yeah,
they actually put curtains up and made a false room in behind, and we had to know the code to get in, and they brought her in and get her the help she needed.
See, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody will do that, but you know, it's like some people will pay it forward like that.
And when it happened, we were at this hotel. And when she finally gave birth that morning, I had to take her out, and she's wrapped. They had no wheelchair. She went into full labor. We had her wrapped in a blanket, and all the women from the hotel were bawling and crying behind me. They were so excited because they got to know me all the days, but they never seen her because she was upstairs.
Aww.
And when I went and came back, oh my God, I hate telling this story. They had gone out and spent we were guessing between $300 to $500 and bought all brand new clothes for the baby for months. They washed everything in case we needed something, because we only lived in Saskatchewan then for 1.5 years. We didn't have any friends. We didn't know anybody. And after it was all done, my boss was female, and my oldest son lived here at the time, and he was what, about 13, 12? 13?
13, I think, yeah.
And she said, it's so amazing what's happened, and she wrote out a check and paid for every one of her medical bills, and said you should be there for Christmas because Audrey was born in the beginning of December. She said it's not right that you're not all together for your first Christmas, so she paid for our plane tickets. She gave us our Christmas bonus and paid for our flights home from Saskatchewan so I could be with my son, all of us together for Christmas. I hate that.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, no, and
I just want to like hearing that.
Yeah.
So you're right. There's always stories behind it, and like you know, like we had as Andrew said, like that was very stressful for us because we didn't have really any prenatal care, you know, and things like that. So you never know what is there. You know, but
you have to be ready, Steph. And when you are, I mean, everybody here has been saying all along, you know, how amazing you are. You got a lot of supporters. It's just wait for the time is right when you feel like doing it.
There's been so many amazing words to you, how strong you are, that they think you're so amazing. All good wishes. And oh my God, like everybody is just pouring over the love towards you.
They're like, oh no, the girl's crying.
Yeah. So
yeah, but you bonded quickly with everybody.
Oh my God,
you know, like that's what I'm saying. You were like another A. Joe. You kind of just popped on the scene and took off from there. And I mean, everybody already, even after such a short time, feels very connected to you, I find.
Definitely.
I love the relationships that I've built up with people, especially in this community. They have been like so supportive, so sweet, like immediately welcoming. I think one of the first people that interacted with me during the one marathon, I want to say it was Lady Borgia.
Mm-hmm. She's great. Yeah.
I had questions during the one marathon because I was like, what is going on? I'm new here. I don't get it. And she really helped like get some of my questions answered. And then everybody was just like, you know, hi, you know, I'll support you. And I'm just like, what? Like, what is this? And then it like the relationships that I've built up with different channels, like you guys, and then, you know, I'm like, I refer to a few different people now as like relatives, basically.
Family.
I know. We don't go on Sunday nights and we actually sit there and talk like it's almost like we're going through withdrawal. You know, I wonder what they're doing. You know, it's a weird feeling. You know, I have to acknowledge the fish sandwich show said someone gave us a car for an engagement present yesterday. That's incredible.
Congratulations, by the way.
Good for you.
It is so wonderful. They were having car trouble too.
Yep.
You know, wonderful.
There is, and you're right. There's like Cassie said, there's always a sob and a happy story, and there's always some good people out there. People are saying exactly,
you know,
and that's I think that's what we're here about, is to have that hope, you know, from everybody.
It's being positive, but realistically positive. We're not sitting here painting everything as rainbows, but I'm also don't want to bring every down. We need a break from everything that happens in the world.
Yeah.
And there's some channels
on the negative.
Yeah, and there's some channels that go a lot deeper than we do, and that's fine. Some that are a lot lighter than we are, and that's fine too. Everybody, YouTube live streams are really a voice of what you are and what you set the tone for. And there's nothing wrong with picking whatever way you choose to go.
Right. No, I agree entirely. Especially like, I mean, you know, like everybody has something different to offer.
Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely. That's you know,
that's why I'm a big fan of the community. I know some people out there say all the time, well, I'm not going to support I'm just not going to just randomly support a channel just to support a channel. Like if it doesn't interest me, then I'm not going to support them. And I understand that, but I feel like there's so many channels that I've given the opportunity to right off the bat where I was like, I'm just going to make a friend. It's not about what their content is to me.
That's right. 100%.
And I've actually found some of those people to be like people that I really do consider like really good friends now. Yeah. And even though maybe their content is on something that didn't initially strike my, pique my interest or anything, I actually just love them and I give them all kinds of support.
Yep. That's 100%.
I'm totally open to it.
Because we never know, too. Like, there has been so many channels that we initially thought would be, like, I'm not interested in it. And especially because we share the channel, so to say, and their different interests. Yeah. But then when you start watching, it's like, wow, okay, I never thought of that, Like, I always bring Hill Mudflowers, but that's true. Yeah. I never would have thought that I would be watching it. Or Gregory, for example, the cars. Yeah. But then ended up, he's also a photographer, So, okay, that interests me, too. But if I wouldn't be watching it, or wouldn't have given it a chance, I would have never known about it, right? So I agree completely with what you're saying, for sure.
It's like when you talk to people, you don't interview them and ask them everything that they've ever read, done, and are interested into. I mean, right. You can find out years later that somebody liked bowling or they like gardening or something, and you've known them for 10 years and didn't know that. So even if it's something that I'm not into, maybe I might get into it, or I can appreciate their cinematography that they did or the way they present themselves. Like vloggers, even though we're doing live stream, I can't imagine myself doing vlogging, talking to the camera. It doesn't feel comfortable. So I have a lot of respect for people who do it because I can't. I think that's kind of cool actually to watch.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to trigger her. I'm sorry. I never even thought of that. So if you get bombarded, that's my bad.
Miss the Mirrison's family vlog says it's like don't judge a book by cover. That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hello, Life with Ken and Jane. Come
excellent.
On. Yeah, and Gorilla Bear Tech is in. Welcome. I know you were on this morning as well, supporting.
We had a great chat. Oh my god, it was so good. I think that's the most Gorilla and I have ever talked. We've talked before, but it was really nice. It was really cool to have him there.
It's okay, bottle caps. We're not censoring you.
My back, shoulder, and chest hair will stay. I guess I missed the first part. I will not shave my hairy back, he says. No, I really didn't read that from the beginning.
Yesterday night, I think on Steph's live, or where was it? He was gonna shave in the name.
I was trying to get Gorilla Bear.
Oh, in his fur, no less. In his fur.
Yeah.
It's just a nickname, Gorilla. I guess that's a cue to bring out Windsor. I'll be back.
So no, but that's what I got from him. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what he was talking about. So
yeah.
And now he says it was all for giggles. I took it seriously. Like, come on. I need a picture here. Andrew, are you okay?
Yeah, I just knocked over half Audrey's stuff.
Oh, it sounded like you ran through the door or something.
Windsor did. I'll put Windsor in charge for a few. There's Windsor.
Benjamin said when he also acquires friendship beyond YouTube as well. Yes, exactly.
I wish I could be hugged like that.
Well, it'd be so cute and cuddly, then maybe you will.
Aw, you make a good couple.
Thank you. It's much appreciated. Oh my god. I lost the chat somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll get back to it. Oh my god. Oh, okay, there. Hopefully. Miss Kathy, by the way, I thought you were with your husband. What happened there? Were you laughing too hard or I laughed in one of her live streams early on when I caught you, Kathy, doing them. You were saying that you can't stay in a bedroom when you're watching live streams because you're giggling too hard and the bed is shaking. So her husband is actually throwing her out. You've been referred to the beast from the Middle East, although I wasn't born in the Middle East. Oh, wow, that's intriguing.
In honor of our guest tonight, the old expression, when in Rome, we're going to do something we usually don't do here.
Well, I need the glass. Again, nobody's seen it.
I know. I know. There you go. So there we have.
Yeah, if you see my tweets out today, we were talking about Friday feeling on Thursday. So that's what we're going to try to do.
Feeling what? Feeling what?
Friday. Feeling the Friday. I don't know what you're feeling, but Friday, yeah.
Okay. I thought we were just feeling stuff. Okay. I'll put the beer back.
Just as I'm prepping, they said, I can see I'm going to be back to your streams again, Pusa Studios.
Oh, isn't that amazing?
I thought that was sweet.
That is really sweet. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, you wanted a glass. Okay. Yeah,
yes, I did.
I don't know. Stephanie drinks out of the bottle. I don't know why you can't either.
No, Stephanie has a glass, and the proof is in the pudding or pudding. I don't know, but it's in the thumbnail that you created, so I don't know where that comes off. Oh my god. Gorilla Beer tag. I have 700, I assume, right now, but once I get to 1K, I will celebrate. Are you gonna put the picture out with a shaved fur or something? Is that what you're talking about? Please do. Now I want to drink, but I'm house sitting at my mom's, and she has a dry house. Well, I'm sure you could sour something quickly.
You can sour? Okay. Oh, yeah. She's not feeling well tonight, so she's going to have lots of European expressions that don't translate well into English. This will be a lot of fun.
Hobby and wife time is very much a priority here. Yeah, here too. Yeah. As you can see, this is a priority now.
Yeah, we got class going all the way.
Take the monkey over, Andrew.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to let go.
Yeah. Yeah. This is just the beginning.
Oh,
that holds the whole drink. There you go.
Oh, that looks delicious.
It does.
It is something margarita. What is it? Strawberry something?
Wild Harvest Berry. There you go.
Okay.
Sounds
Thank you.
Dainty. Cheers.
So Friday feeling on Thursday. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers to you all, guys. You know, this is the first beer I've had since Christmas, I think.
Yeah.
We buy a case of beer every year and barely even touch it. Most of it's used in cooking.
Wow. Since
Yep.
Yeah, if you want any recipes about beer and food, I have tons of them because I've made everything.
Our kid's favorite is oatmeal with beer in it. That's our one. Just kidding, before anybody calls social.
Yeah, before anybody flags this.
Yeah.
I teach kindergarten tomorrow, so I will pop a Bud Light tomorrow.
Oh
yes, yeah. After having a kindergarten, do you have them for a full day?
Oh my God, I'd be on crack cocaine by 9 a.m. My heart goes out to you, Kathy. You're braver than me.
Yes, Benjamin. What's about?
Just in time prepping. Welcome.
When I settle in a bit more, I'd love to be on a panel with you guys. Would love to.
Yes,
DM
definitely.
us. Anybody who wants to be a guest, please. The best way to get in touch with us is on Twitter. I'm going to send a message. If we are not connected both ways, you can't do that. So you got to follow us, we follow you, or just leave a message under our pinned post that you want to be a guest, and I'll get in touch with you. Oh, this week.
Oh, but you did 4th grade today. Wow.
Oh my God, you're strong.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're doing this.
Yeah. I'd be worse than the kids are. They'd have to put me. They'd have to send me to the principal. I think. Yeah.
Sauerkraut on polished hot dogs is excellent. I wouldn't call them hot dogs though, but the sausage has nothing to do with hot dogs. They don't even look like that. But sauerkraut, yes, definitely. That's one of my favorite things.
Some people here do call them Polish hot dogs.
With brown sugar.
With brown sugar, no less.
Yeah. Oh, yummy.
Okay, we'll bring that up on our 2-hour special, but in Iceland, they're famous for their hot dog because it's made out of lamb, beef, and pork. And they put these dried onions on them, and it's like what, a spicy mustard?
Roulade, it's called. Yeah, it's mustard, mayonnaise, and some kind of spice. And
there's the favorite one is called the Clinton because Bill Clinton said it was his favorite hot dog he ever ate when he was there. So,
Gorilla, I'm half Russian, so yeah, right from there.
Yeah, oh, yeah. She doesn't need the booze, but it's gonna help, guys. It will get better soon. So
take them to the desert and put a shovel in their head. Oh my God!
What are you talking?
That nobody would want them to teach their children because.
Oh, I see what they're talking. Okay.
Life is challenging. Would want them to go to the desert and a shovel. What? Oh my God! Yes. Well, that's not a good.
Oh, I gotta save that. That's amazing.
I hope you don't apply to any of the jobs that relate to kids. Because...
Hopefully, I'm not the one doing the hiring because you got the job. I like your gumption. That's so funny.
Kathy had few Andrews already.
What's that?
Beer, I would assume.
Oh, okay. There you go. Kathy's so funny. Yes, Doodles, the monkey made its return.
Yes, by the way, Doodles, I was your first follower on Instagram today. I hope I get to doodle for that.
Well, Ken says we mine for gold, lol. Just sing it.
Yes, Andrew's listening. That's right.
Thanks. It's good to have you in my corner, Kathy. Thank you. That's heartwarming.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into politics too much. It's more of a cultural thing. My grandparents were born in Russia, and my grandmother in Karelia, which is more northern part of Russia, and my grandfather in Moscow. But my father was born in Latvia, so he's not, So that's what I'm saying. I'm half Russian by culture and blood, not in politics.
This would make a great thumbnail right now. This is a keeper. Doesn't look psychotic or anything.
Yeah.
So we have a guest, you remember, right? Jesus.
I'm just hanging out.
Okay. Yes. So back to you, Stephanie.
Oh no.
Oh God. This is where the expressions are going to come out, and you're going to hear them. They don't translate at all. They're going to bewilder you, but they're fun.
No, I'm going to talk about that with Gorilla.
When the stove talks to the toaster, always remember that the rabbit jumps west.
You might have a hint of Russian.
So out of the box that you won't even be able to begin to figure out. So,
by the way, I really enjoy the Americans TV show. I don't know if you guys watch it or not. Really interesting inside view of the Cold War and both sides of it. Really awesome show. It's
that girl from I think Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Felicity was
Felicity,
the show.
Yeah.
You know the main character from the Felicity? Have you ever watched that? Well, she is in the Americans, and really great show.
Her and her husband play spies living in the U.S. or Russian spies.
Yeah, in 80s or 70s.
Yeah, and it ties in a lot. I think it's on Fox or something.
Yeah.
Well, poor Stephanie. We gotta get her back on here. I feel like we've railroaded her.
Is it accurate?
I'm an alcoholic. I don't even know what's going on.
No, that's our format. We just that's the secret sauce in this whole thing here.
Okay.
Oh, Kathy! Oh, Bottle Caps is back. Kathy was rocking the sexy librarian look today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, lots of them was saying something about that hair. I don't know. The same haircut, but the look is different. quite an interesting mix, gorilla.
Yeah, that's that's one you don't hear of it. That's pretty cool.
Half Mexican, Polish, Assyrian, and Irish.
That's a lot going on.
That it is.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday when we talked with our guests, ended up that the wife's bloodline stems right up to Lithuania.
Yeah.
And she didn't even know that. They did Ancestry, I guess, DNA kit.
Okay.
And was very surprised to discover that. What?
Oh, I don't know. You want to ask Steph to come back after? Oh, yeah. We've hit an all-time low, folks. You're watching it here right now. See what Stephanie did to our show. there. She's leaving the closet, folks. You're seeing it live.
Stephanie. I left that Stephanie's leaving. Now you're all on your own.
I'm gonna start drinking.
Yeah, I think it will make things a lot better here. We have too much history already to try to have a sensitive conversation.
No, they are up to history. I'm gonna have history with the monkey.
That monkey's been sitting in you a long time. I think I'm gonna have to go for a pregnancy test after. God Almighty!
I think you're gonna join the new sex ad program that they do here in Canada too. Because I don't know where did you get that information. But
I don't know.
That's quite incorrect.
Oh jeez. Yeah, she needed booze a lot.
Yes, that doodles would be great too. Let's get in touch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, the floor is yours. You didn't want me to talk, so the floor is yours. I'm just sitting here with the monkey drinking.
I seen a picture of your husband tonight. He's really tall.
Yeah.
Holy God.
For those of you who don't
Stephanie,
know,
for feedback on that one.
For those of you who don't know, Stephanie's husband is 6'7".
Yes.
Go to her Instagram account. You can check him out.
So
Super tall.
You're like what, 3 inches shorter than he is?
3.
I know.
I'm 5'5", 5'6", somewhere around there.
That's what I figured around that area. Yeah, that's what I figured.
I think I'm shrinking now though with age.
God, I mean, he could shrink a little. He could give you an inch or two off. 6'7", that's tall. Holy God.
Oh, yeah. Stephanie has sexy office girl look.
Bottle Caps is a player. We need Susie in here to kind of occupy him for a few minutes. She always seems to catch his.
Shirtless Thursdays. Oh, where did that come from?
Who's that?
A shirtless person.
I gotta put on my glasses. I'm missing all the good stuff here. You guys got the show going.
God.
Wow.
Oh. Yes, I know, Cassie. I love that too. The setup, the closet is amazing.
Oh my God Almighty! You guys are.
Hi, Patricia.
Welcome. Welcome
to our Shirtless Thursdays.
We're a mess.
This is kind of like PBS meets.
Oh, Cassie, it hasn't gone anywhere yet. You gotta hang around a little bit longer.
Oh, this. Are you sure?
At least gets donation.
Yeah,
sure
yeah, exactly. I gotta get the old PayPal flyer up.
You are 6'2", maybe a little bigger, but hey, all good. Like, are you still growing or what?
Yeah. It's like Bottle Cast runs like this every night, Kathy.
Yeah, we have a swim edition after 10 o'clock, but today it's just today there are no rules.
Yeah. Xenia said a while ago about getting him and Susie were saying getting him on the show. Could you imagine if they got married? It would be a picture of him grilling something because you never see him and just Susie's hands.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing wedding photos.
Susie flipping burgers in his barbecue.
Susie flipping coconut mounds.
No, making hamburgers.
Oh.
Ooh.
Stephanie, are you there?
I just heard hamburgers and I was like, what?
She had that look like, you know, dogs get when one ear's up, one's down. They're like the eyes. Yeah. Huh?
Did you say food?
Andrew's 5'9", I'm 5'8".
I'm not 5'9". Where the hell did you ever get that from?
Because I'm 5'8" and you're taller than me. So what?
Yes, and I'm more than 5'9". But thanks for.
Well, I guess all our applications before that I've ever written are wrong. So how tall are you?
5'10" and a half.
5'10" and a half.
There you go.
5'8".
Was once 5'11", but as Stephanie well put it, we're all shrinking. Stephanie's known at putting a happy spin on all of this, so I might as well just jump in.
Now our 11-year-old son is 5'2".
Yeah, he's gonna be a big boy.
Yeah.
He's 11 years old, 11 and a half, and he takes size 32 pants.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's not fat, like he's tall.
He's 5'2", and his feet is he's gonna be 12 in the summer.
Yeah.
Quite a.
Wow.
I told him if he grows one more size, I'm starting to cut his feet off and find
yeah.
it to a decent size for shoes.
Please
so.
send us custom-made sneakers.
Once again, disclaimer: I'm not cutting my child's feet off.
They're hard to find. Trying to get my husband a pair of shoes in like a 14, 15, depending on the shoe, is really hard.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, that's what I'm afraid of, because if his is 12 right now, you know, and it's growing every year, like how are you going to be able even to buy anything in a couple of years? I don't know. Cassie, how are you dealing with that? 3 sons, 6 feet tall. Yeah, I know. My grandfather and my father was over 6 feet, so that's, you know, I'm sure is going to be over 6 as well, but it's just way too fast.
Her husband wears size 13.
Yeah.
I feel like we've turned into the learning channel.
Oh, Diddles by Dog, 100 subs tonight.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Oh,
very well done.
Yeah.
Stephanie's looking at her phone trying to get invited to another channel.
All of a sudden, I just don't feel well. I gotta go.
Yeah. You got the vapors, or you gotta go.
Lifeless Canon Jane, what's wrong with you? You couldn't open your eyes in the morning. Do you have allergies, or what is it? I missed something.
Or you don't want to open them watching this.
Just like trying to follow it.
Yeah, it's just all over the place. Somebody's talking about growing. Somebody about, like, there's a whole bunch of different subjects here.
That looks good. I'm so glad I jumped back to us for a minute. I don't know, class act going on now.
Well, I don't know. What did you expect?
I know. That's all I got. Only.
All right, we're telling that, and yes, well, yes, you told that yesterday. That's right. Well, I hope it's all off though. I know it's probably, it sucks now with the eye and everything being swollen, but I hope it's off now. Keep us posted. Yeah, exactly, Kathy. This is what happens, and they just take it. I'm still surprised the bottle caps have been so serious.
I don't.
Where's Susie's channel? That's what's.
Yeah, that's right.
Hi, Sophia's passion for cooking. What have you been cooking lately?
I think I got a delivery.
You got a delivery. Oh.
Do you want to say hi?
Yes, you got to come say hi. I'm stuck here. I'm the only man. Help! Help! Oh, cool.
Hi. Oh, I love tattoo.
Yes, please.
They're like, oh, there's an arm.
At 6'7", 6. Oh, welcome. Excellent. Thank God. Please don't go. Please don't go.
I'm going to work.
I don't know how you fit. Well, have a good shift. Thank you for coming.
That was cool.
I don't know how you got them in the closet. It's one big closet for 6 months.
I'm not allowed out. But look what I got.
There we go. There we go. All right, guys, let's get this party rolling.
Yay.
Windsor and Stephanie. Twice in like a week. Whoa.
Kathy, I love that he joined the live stream. How fun. Exactly. We're also hoping Kathy's husband's going to join us on Saturday.
Yes. Fingers crossed. Yeah. It's going good so far.
Yeah, things are looking positive, so.
I wish you could have seen his face, though, because I was like, do you want to say hi? He was like.
Oh,
and then he was like, okay.
Oh, that was sweet of him.
Every man knows that face. We've all made it at one time. It's universal. Didn't even have to be there to know what he was doing. So, what is she dragging me into now?
Oh no, that was
no.
Jeez. Xenia hates.
Oh my God! Don't bring this picture up. This is like the worst picture
We're
ever.
Okay.
She always reposts it. I don't know.
She hates this picture. We were in Amsterdam, and we'd never been there before. And the hotel we had a full stock bar, open bar. And we were getting ready to go out, and we were dead tired. I mean, beyond tired. And I decided we were going to hit the bar and clean everything. So there was a couple of each drinks into it. We drank everything. I think we even drank the cream for the coffee that was there. So I took a picture before we headed out of the town, and I keep making my Facebook profile, and it drives her crazy because she hates it so much. Since she doesn't like it, I guess I'll share it with you guys as well, since everybody else has seen it.
He's reposted like 10 times on Facebook, although I said I don't like it.
That's cute. Okay.
Share it on.
It's my favorite picture. I love that thing.
Yeah, it's right before we went out. So.
Yeah, it was nice to see a proper parent couple out.
Yeah, one of the rare times we were without kids traveling. So.
Oh my!
I thought for a minute you said without pizza, and then I saw people talking about pizza, and I'm like, what's with the pizza?
Yeah, let's have pizza.
Well, we could have pizza. We could get pizza delivered.
Yes, we could.
We could do that. That would be. We haven't done that in a long time.
Call JJ.
Yeah.
Uber.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? She could show up and sing to me. I would like to be serenaded with my pizza. I'll give you extra money just to sing while you're.
Yes, do that, Miss Kathy, for sure.
What is that?
Friend request.
Oh, definitely, for sure.
For sure, yeah. Our posts are public anyway, but I would love to connect for sure.
If you want to see more beautiful pictures like that, we're there.
Oh. Well, this is much better.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting it, because I know that you don't like that picture, so I'll off center it. This is us at the Blue Lagoon in Iceland.
Oh my God! Look at that.
I forgot to share it. Sorry.
It's the next day after our wedding.
That is so cool. You look like you're in fog. Yeah,
it's that milky water. That's what in Iceland, that water at the Blue Lagoon is actually part of the Reykjavik power plant. It's the only power plant in the world where you can actually swim in its byproduct, because they pump the heat, everything geothermally, and the water's so hot they got to cool it down with seawater. So it's got all these minerals into it, and people were jumping the fence at night bathing in it. They were chasing them, and then somebody finally said, hey, there's a multi-million-dollar business to be made in this. So now it's one of the big tourist attractions. It's about 10 minutes from the airport. So you can just go float in that water.
Every time you say Reykjavik, I can't help but think about Craig Ferguson.
Oh.
I loved his show when it was on. That's my speed.
He was amazing. I even liked him. I started showing Xenia all these old shows that I used to watch, and we were watching the Drew Carey show when he was on it. Remember, he was Mr. Pitt?
Yep.
That was such an amazing show back then. The first couple of years, Mimi was amazing. Oh my God.
Yep. That show was great.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And it's nice because Xenia didn't see a lot of those growing up, so that's why I kind of get to rewatch them all over again. So we did a good few of them.
Oh yes, my God!
Like she was watching Dallas in the '90s, was brand new over there.
Pusa JR.
Yeah. It wasn't one of my favorite shows, but she liked it. She's not. Oh, this is gonna be. You guys get to go home after. This is gonna be like night tonight.
Potato sack? Is it potato sack time?
Yeah, it's potato sack.
I don't know. He screams for it every night, but
that does not sound good at all.
You know. Oh my. Well, now we're looking into the deep dark side of Puša Studios.
You can't look now, eh?
Oh
Who's
my
the one
God.
that's shying out?
I meant in the live stream. I'm talking about live stream. Don't talk about it. Oh my God, guys.
Just behave yourself and straddle your monkey.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are making a doodle. Thank you.
I'm more scared that 19 people are
I'm sure it's
staying
going
for
to
this.
involve a monkey and a glass, but hopefully not.
What's
I
wrong?
didn't think that she just said doodle. That's not what I heard. Your doodle. I had to look. I was like, did she just say?
Oh God.
No, honey, Kathy, I have a pill I took before the live stream that's supposed to take it off for a little bit. It's not off completely, but
No,
it actually hurts to laugh. But well,
here we are.
Well, here we are. Hurts to laugh and cry.
Oh, so glad we're making a good impression on everybody. Oh my God. I totally know what I'm doing for your doodle, by the way. Oh, good.
Oh, blindly honesty. Yeah. I think it's way past PG-13.
Yeah,
we started with Andrew's tattoos. I mean, you know, pasties or not, but we'll have to rate this one. So.
Oh my God.
No, it looks like I'm all fine. It's not. It's all there.
Yes.
No wonder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Gotta live and pill up, so they're very expensive, but they're really good. Works for a little bit, so.
My mother warned me about this.
You missed that part. You really didn't miss much blindly.
Well, no, if you want to see a naked lady, you got to go back. Earlier. It's too late for that now.
Do you realize right now at this moment I'm the one who's best behaved here? Does that not trouble you?
That's nope.
Yeah. We got one of these like strength and number, one of these strength and number things going right now that every guy loves to be part of.
Well, you know what? There, I tried, but
we're about 2 minutes away from a talk about cramps, I suppose.
Is it the Sailor Jerry tattoo? Well, no,
yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't know how.
No, she's just naked.
Yeah. Oh, and it's not me, so go ahead.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, this is going real well. Years. Thank you to a very patient audience tonight.
Well, Caps, where are you?
Once again, we're proving to all of you that you get what you pay for.
Oh, I'll be sending you a bill after this.
Sure. Yep. Cool.
Oh,
what a piece of work. Oh my God almighty. So yeah. How do you think I feel? Like I said, you're leaving it to me to try and clean up the show of all people out of the three. Even the monkey has a better shot right
blindly,
now.
honestly, would show off her tattoo, but it's on your upper thigh. If you're over 18, take a picture and send it to us. We're going to share it.
At least we'll review it thoroughly.
Just you're also going to write a consent that you're over 18. Then it's fine.
Kathy, you must got some tattoos somewhere you want to tell us about for the show.
Yeah, Jesse, this is not for Jesse. This is only Miss Kathy.
Yeah, oh, God, jeez.
Well, she's trying to get her in the shower now, so I think we're past that, too.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kathy. We're gonna be better on Saturday. Saturday's
Yes.
a family show, so
Exactly, Philip. You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. That's right.
you see, that's why I warn people. Friday feeling on Thursday. This is what we have on Friday nights after we stop. After our guest goes away, this is what happens.
Yeah,
but today is our Friday on Thursday, so well worn.
Yeah.
We will share it if you send it, but are you over 18? Blindly honestly, sharing her tattoo on her thigh.
We are hurt. We hurt. Everybody knows. Check your Twitter.
You could also say you're like 48 because I wouldn't know if you are or not, but okay.
We were told to check our Twitter.
Yeah, because she was gonna send it if we're gonna share it. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go look into this right away.
I ID'd her yesterday. She's 25.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's good.
There you go. Yeah. So we're sharing it. So blindly, honestly, tattoo on her thigh.
Oh my God. It's just one of those days. Okay. We're sharing. Oh, am I close? There we go.
So 25 thigh tattoo.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. It's nice. That's really cool, actually. I like to do
What
that.
is it? Can you tell more about it? It's Tim Burton dogs.
Well, you can see the ghost.
Yeah.
Right? And the bat.
Yeah. And what is under there? The dog. Yeah.
And then, here, it's not my tattoo. I'm gonna shut up.
You're doing such a good job.
No.
And it's back to the monkey. What do you think? What do you think, Windsor? What's your take on all this? Nice shot, Xenia. Jeez. Can't even put you on camera right now.
Well, that's a compliment.
Wow.
Yeah, it does look awesome, though. Do you have like other tattoos too, or if you don't, like, do you? It always people say if they get one, they always want to get more. Like, it's very rare people just have one.
I got this one on a Thursday, drank and did everything else till Saturday, and got this one. Then 2 weeks later, still was not done
nobody
drinking.
can
And got this
see
one.
it.
Oh.
Are you gonna have a repeat of that today?
Never.
Oh.
I don't even like them. Like I honestly, I forget I have them, and then every 2 months when I'm shaving, I'm like, oh yeah, those stupid things. They're not like
shoulder? You shave your shoulder?
No, but I could. I think you weren't there the other night when we were talking about shaving, and I said sometimes I feel like the human chia pet. Yeah.
I was like, why do you notice it when you're shaving?
Well, I don't always wear like I don't wear a suit and tie when I shave.
Shaves naked, so that's what the
What are you talking? Get off the crack, lady.
I have a bright blue broken heart on my wrist from when I was 16 and drunk. Yeah, okay.
Takeaway tattoos that people got when they weren't drunk, and there's not very many left.
Life with Ken and Jane doesn't have any tattoos. Stephanie, do you have tattoos?
Yeah, I have two. The one on my arm.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen that one before.
It's a compass with some coordinates for a little special place in my heart. And then I have a ladybug, but it's like on my lower back area, so I can't really show it.
Well,
do you plan on
give her a couple more drinks? I've seen her tug at that top every time she gets half. That ladybug will make an appearance someday, folks. Don't worry.
Nope. Nope.
Do you plan on having any more?
I don't know. I'm not a fan of actually getting them.
But you still have two. So.
It kind of sucks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that must have been a party. My friend's older sister's girlfriend got a tattoo gun for her 18th birthday and gave us all tattoos one night. That's where her broken heart comes.
Oh, that's a party.
Yeah, I don't know. Quite dangerous there.
Fun fun on a hangover when you realize what you got. Hey.
I'm like, let's hope you don't end up with something.
Yeah.
Like,
the typical whoever you're dating at the time and put that all over you and then break up a week later.
My favorite
I
street
tattoo people's comments.
What's that?
Life with Ken and Jane said I tattoo people's comments on me.
Oh, memories.
A sweatband.
By the way, it's amazing, Kathy. Her son is a soldier.
Oh, well, thank you to your son for serving.
Yes. I've taught my kids that, all three of them, since they were young. Any police officer or soldier, they always thank them.
Yeah.
The common courtesy. Takes 2 seconds.
Susie's in there.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we missed you.
Susie!
Bottle caps missed your coconut lumps.
Whoa, bottle caps.
It doesn't sound good. Coconut lumps, balls, or something. I don't know.
See, this is what my nights are like right there. Like, Xenia thought that was a better path to go.
Wow.
You know, there, bottle caps are a real treat. You have she has coconut balls, so you got. Congratulations to you. A-OK Foraging, you picked a really good night to come.
Well, they just said that all our favorite streamer, YouTubers, are in the chat. So
I hope you still like us tomorrow.
they're so soft. I don't know if it's a good thing though. We'll see.
I still love when Andrew is like providing commentary. He's like, a small circle.
Oh.
It's like so much work.
Oh, God. It's hard when you really like somebody that at the same time they bring out the absolute worst in you. It's such a good mix.
Oh, I love Susie's channel.
Yeah.
Oh, she's blushing. She's blushing again.
Oh, she's always blushing. You can never tell. All you see is her hands.
But we know the trick now. It's all in the wrist.
That's right. That's right. And Bottle Caps likes those hands. So.
She has the best nails in show business.
Yeah, exactly. I hope he enjoys her coconut balls as much. There's a surprise under the sheet. Oh.
Oh, Miss Kathy's she's describing the shape.
Yeah. I can see her too. I can picture. I can just see her husband getting so irate with that because the bench is shaking. They were trying to hold it in.
This is her quality time with her husband.
Yeah. He owes us. All he's doing is sit there. You see, I'm not as bad as him. I'm not as bad as him. Oh my! It's too soon time for another round of vodka for you there, a chaser. One water glass was enough. She even gets mad at me about it when I tease you. You know, it was the first time she drank in 4 months. It's like, God, I'm just bugging her.
Once again, I don't sound like that.
I just want her to get help. That's all. I don't.
Talking, so you know how I sound. Yeah.
I'm not going to leave the closet if we don't get her help. I'm just trying to do.
Oh no!
I like to take this moment. There we go. As we always do with Steph, to tell her that she's not alone and there is help out there.
Right.
There's a local AA in Rochester that's more than willing to take her in and get her on the right path when she sees the time right to get out of the closet and turn her life around. And just remember, we're all pulling for you, Steph. Now back to Steph getting drunk. There we go. Good segue. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over the pour. Yum.
Oh my God almighty.
Uh-huh.
Just get in the shower, she's typing. Yeah, poor Steph. We give her, she dishes as good as she gets, so right? That's right. So where do you see your channel in 5 years from now, Steph?
5 years? Oh my goodness. I'm not sure I'm going to make it 5 months. A lot of skeletons have come out of the closet in a very short time for me.
I was going to ask, you dreaming of a bigger closet or something like that?
I'm still in it, but the skeletons are out running around.
You traded places.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. Now that everybody knows my deepest, darkest secrets,
Oh God. Rosie Rose is here. Welcome.
Rosie Rose.
That's right.
Patsy's in too.
Oh,
Are we drinking tonight? Well, not anymore.
Holy God, you sucked that back quick. Jeez, you want to?
Oh God.
Oh,
Patsy, you just missed the monkey that was here earlier.
Here, put Windsor back. There we go.
Well,
Puša
help me. Yeah, just look at it. Don't touch. There.
You had a problem with me touching it before, so I'm trying to block.
Roping it, touching it.
Stop touching the monkey.
Yeah, and I don't have any more anything almost, so that's it for tonight.
Oh, Xenia, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, I wish Andrew would let me talk. My goodness.
Now that the ham left.
Yeah. Has anyone gotten the new Harry Potter phone game? No.
Ooh.
I'm not too much of a Harry Potter fan. I'm more Lord of the Rings kind of thingy. But like actually the books, read Tolkien's books when I was younger. I like movies, but books are better. Where did Andrew go? Well, it's not. I don't know. I don't know. He complains about me talking, and then he leaves me to talk. So I'm quite, quite puzzled about what I'm supposed to do here. But that's okay.
We'll just chat. We'll have girl talk. Yeah.
I love your earrings, by the way. I heard you yesterday. We're talking that you have quite a collection.
Yeah, too many.
I used to have, I don't know how many when I was a little bit younger, but now I only wear these ones. But I don't know. I just was buying them all the time. I think all the different handmade ones, that you can get in different markets and fairs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Great.
Some of those are the best.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friend, she made an earring that was made out of a dry apple core, but it actually wasn't molding or anything. It was just dry, really dried out. And she put beads around it. So I had that for a long while. I don't know what she did with it.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So I was
wearing. Did it smell like an apple?
Yeah. It actually did. But it's strange because it wasn't mushing or anything. It's I still have it in a jewelry box. It's just kind of frozen in time. I don't know.
Well, get kind of like how they do dried fruit, but yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
So that was kind of cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I notice every time you're on, I think you have different earrings.
I try to switch it up. Your earrings when you got married, those were really cool.
Oh, the white ones. Yes, I don't even remember. Oh, yes, there was in Latvia. There was this. I don't know how it's called now. Hare Krishna, is it the right thing? Store?
Probably.
Yeah, it's like monks all dressed in orange. They had so they had this store that they were selling different things handmade too, and I got them there. I love it. I loved it because I love incense, so I used to go there all the time. Yeah, but
Yeah,
now
you had
fun.
cool stuff when you got married.
Yeah.
The whole outfit was really cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, that was from the Viking TV show, and you know, like I just kind of tried to get into that style. I love to incorporate some things from home as well. Like I had my shoe wear was the traditional Latvian old style leather slippers, like with the ties around that
Yeah,
they
I saw
like,
the lace up.
yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
like that was like a folk shoe, so to say. So I like different handmade stuff.
Yeah, it was really cool. It
Thank,
looks authentic, you know?
thank you. What is that?
Sugar.
Kathy was missing you. She asked where you went.
Well, I missed her too. I'm glad she missed me. I went to, you guys were so busy talking at the monkey, I just went and made myself a sandwich.
You made a sandwich and you
No, I brought this after. I want to show you this. My father just sent it up. We have a maple sugar camp right by my father's house. And that's
Oh, I was like, is that a sandwich?
no, that's not just, I seen a thing that they sent it up for the kids. That's the traditional way to do sugar, is always in these heart molds.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Yeah. I find it too sweet sugar myself. I don't like it, but they it takes 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup.
Wow.
Yeah. There was a robbery here 3 years ago now in Quebec?
Yes, yeah.
They stole a tractor trailer load of maple syrup. It was worth $40 million.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was all in the news. They bought the movie rights to it and everything.
Yeah, the maple syrup heist. And then they actually, that's right, they are making a movie about it.
That's Canadian as Canadian
so
can be.
Funny.
Yeah.
Let me pull that up.
I feel like it was just a bunch of hungry hippies.
Yeah, it was, they stole nearly 3,000 tons of maple syrup valued at $18.7 million.
They just had munchies and they went a little far.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
It was actually, they figure it was the mob. Actually, in all seriousness, they figure the mob was involved with it. It's not been confirmed yet, but based on leads and stuff. And because it is expensive, and 80% of the world's maple syrup comes out of the province of Quebec. It's a huge.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
They actually included it in Dirty Money Netflix series in season 1, episode 5. Actually, was all about it.
Oh.
So if you want to check it out on Netflix, Dirty Money.
There you go. See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I'll show you because we're always talking food and that. This is something that we eat every spring. We always fish because salmon, Atlantic salmon, is a big thing around where I grew up, and we always have it with these things. A lot of people never heard of them until I mentioned the other night. Is fiddleheads, and that's a fiddlehead.
I've heard of those. I've seen them. I've never eaten them.
Yeah, they grow in floodplains, mostly in just eastern parts of eastern Canada, and a little bit into Maine, I think, as well. And they're
What would you compare it to?
Kind of like asparagus and spinach together, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Here's a picture of them when they grow. See, these are smaller ones, but they'll grow in bunches, and you got to catch them before they even get this size. If you break them off, they'll keep growing over and over and over. And they grow in floodplains where it floods in the spring and then the water recedes. That's where they mostly always grow. And then, oh, sorry, here, I'm just hoping it's not quiet. Yeah, so there's another shot of them.
They're all over New York. Oh, well, are they the exact ones? Because see, we had we have a lot of ferns too, but none of them are edible. In fact, they're poisonous. So you can't eat all of them. There's special types that are edible.
Mm. Yeah, not a lot of people like. I mean, in New York. I know it was Maine, but I guess New York too would probably have some. I know most of them that were picked there. We would pick them as kids and sell them by the potato bag full. And they were mostly being shipped to the eastern United States. There were a lot in the gourmet restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah, Kathy, I don't know if you heard the explanation. That heart, that was a maple sugar, all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one full heart.
And you should have unpacked it on the screen, Susie said. Apparently, she said.
Oh, I didn't think
it's been known to be a good way of doing a video. So.
Never even thought of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm not as good as Susie. I tried.
Susie says that it's delicious. They're wonderful, and like asparagus. They seem. She's seen them at Wegmans for a short time of the year, but they're super expensive.
Yeah, they are. They're a lot to pick. They grow in certain areas that's hard to get to. We used to pick...
I didn't realize they had them at Wegmans.
Blindly, honestly, they haven't ever seen them or heard about them, although lived in Toronto for a year. Well, Edmonton City wouldn't be something as popular. Maybe like now in Montreal.
Even in Montreal, you wouldn't. Most people wouldn't even know about them. It's mostly Eastern Canada, just because the part of Quebec I grew up into is more acute to like New Brunswick and that. So
bottle caps, though. I'm sure you have maple syrup there, sent over from this coast.
Embargo or something. Maybe they stole. That was a shipment they stole that was going out to you.
Yeah. Well, now apparently it's completely confirmed illegal to get alcohol through borders of provinces.
Yeah, states too is like that. I got caught interstating leaving Kentucky one time when I was driving truck, and I had 760 ounces with me, and I got caught, and the truck was impounded for 24 hours leaving the state because I had a commercial vehicle. Steph was just wondering why she got herself into tonight.
Am I still on?
I'm like trying to read the comments. I'm like, okay.
You look so
kind of like zucchini flowers, a super short period of time that they. Yes, you know what? I always heard of zucchini flowers being like baked or deep fried, but I never tried it. Like, is it actually worth doing something, or is it more like does it do anything?
Fiddleheads are amazing with salmon, and you put garlic butter on them, and you have my mother always makes this like white flour sauce, I guess?
Yeah.
With peas in it.
Like bechamel sauce, yeah.
That's always been a tradition since I was young to have.
Oh, cherry, apple, raspberry pie. Patsy, please.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. They're making that right now.
Poor Xenia.
Oh, yum.
Oh.
Poor Xenia, now she got a bake tonight. I feel bad for her. I'll be craving that. The stores are closed. So.
I always said that there should be a 24-hour, like the same as you could order pizza. You should be able to order like cupcakes and pies. You know, what's the difference? Somebody craves pizza or somebody craves like something sweet. Why can't I order, a pie to be delivered home, or 12 cupcakes?
Welcome to my world. This is like a normal night.
No,
if the cameras
but seriously, why not?
I'm totally sold on that because I often get cravings like that.
Exactly. Everybody gets cravings at night for something sweet. Why not? Like, I don't get it why nobody does that.
Back to you, Steph.
Because everybody has husband who says it's completely stupid idea.
I didn't say stupid. After the 20th time, I called it because she figures if she talks about it enough, it's just going to pop out of thin air. And
maybe somebody's going to do it since I'm not allowed. So,
but if you tell the same person all the time, that's the bad chance.
Well, now finally I can tell it to some more. So anybody doing that, please, especially in Canada,
maybe they don't sell pies. They might sell ear pies.
Are we competing with James Cox? No, we're not.
Who said that?
Sidewalk. We are completely two different types of streaming, there's no competition whatsoever.
We couldn't be more opposite. Almost.
Exactly. We always have our streams, by the way, at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if James decided to start earlier, maybe today, that's why. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we run the same time every time.
So. I mean, I always say there are billions and billions of videos out there. Do you guys really think that we're competing with each other? Like... Everybody does their own thing. Cupcake ATM. See, Las Vegas on the Strip. There is a cupcake ATM.
Oh,
so
there you go.
That's
not often. That's not a, yeah. I'm gonna put you two back together. There you go.
JJ the karaoke. You can girls. You're with me. You are with me. Hallelujah. You can order pies that are frozen and dedicated to your door.
What the hell are you on?
I don't want frozen, though. I want them warm, but it's also better.
It was one cooler, seriously.
Oh, yum. I mean, could you imagine, like, in the ATM, like, your cupcake gets stuck? Like,
oh, my God.
Yeah. The anger. I would be like, girl, I'm going to need you.
freshly made all day by the bakery ice cream shop. It is attached to. Well, see, people are thinking about it. Why not? Like,
oh dear God,
we need that. People are asking for it.
you heard it here, folks. Back to you, Steph.
I cook up zucchini flowers every summer. Well, you gotta send me a picture when you do, because I always wonder.
Back to Xenia.
No,
Studio East, Studio West.
I'd stick my hand in there. Well, yeah.
Oh, stick your hand in what?
In there, in the ATM machine.
Okay.
Plus, you gotta wonder how often do they clean the ATM?
Sorry, I just caught
there
part of it.
must
You don't have the chat in front of me.
must be some kind of regulations about that. You know, I would assume.
Oh, I hope they're
Aren't they packed? Like, are they just come out like steaming?
Wouldn't this
or
make a good
are they in
podcast
pack
right now?
or something? Should be in some kind of covering, I would assume. No.
I thought about doing podcasts, but yeah, this stuff without the proper context of the video is not going to work.
Well, you can do your podcast on your own streams that you're doing in the mornings. Since I'm not there, so nobody's interrupting you.
Who rattled your cage? Oh, jeez.
Andrew is looking to get beat.
And they've come out inside the plastic Tupperware
She's right off.
containers.
She's caught up in the cupcakes right now.
Well, I'm interrupting.
I swear to God, we could have Armageddon going on right now, and she'd still be asking how they do it.
I still have this idea, and I'm telling you, when somebody actually opens it in Montreal and they are really successful, you're gonna hear from me. I told you so.
Back to Studio West.
And hopefully you'll get some royalties from it.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be one of those things. Oh, I wish I would have thought about it. Oh wait, my wife already did, but I didn't listen. Because his wife is always right. So.
Oh, why is it so funny?
Oh my God, she's right. She's living in her own techno world tonight.
Yeah, this is what happens when I have migraines. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to your pajama party.
Yes.
Yes, I don't know the date yet. As I said, it's once in a blue moon thing. And on the 12th, I have a special edition for #MillionsMissing. So, but maybe at the end of the month, maybe.
This Saturday?
No, at the end of the month.
Next month.
Yes, next month. Sorry.
Or middle of month. The week after that or something.
Well, maybe the week after that. Yeah.
Or before.
Yeah, towards the end of the, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next 30 days.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe for the end of May. So we're gonna see that when you can and when we can do it together.
I'm not involved in doing it. My schedule is the easiest of all to work with.
Of course, you're not. It's pajama party. You're not included.
That's
so.
right. I like it.
I'll just be happy to see one, even if I don't get in on it. I can't wait to see it.
Oh, you're first on the list.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
No, we'll make it work so you can be on it too. So you don't have.
Well, I'm gonna have to get special jammies then.
Exactly.
Exactly. Have YouTube jammies.
Yes, you have to have jammies on because otherwise there's no pajama party. The morning show is much more relaxing.
Thank you, Bob. Jesus.
Thank you, Susie. I will.
He's so.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, bottle caps. Yeah, we got a lot accomplished tonight. Nick Xavier's like, I'm going to try to keep this a little more serious. We really want to get to those
you don't let me, so I'm just.
Oh, it was me that knocked it off the rails.
Exactly.
So okay.
I'm just hanging out here, so.
Crazy broad.
Didn't sound too good.
Well.
I'm waiting for the elbow.
I'm immune to that. Elbows don't slow me down.
You know, the evening
it's hard.
The evening shows that are over there, actually, everybody can see through you, you know, in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right, folks. You've seen it here.
It's in with interaction with other people when we come out. You know?
Got a roll.
Yeah.
You made a funny.
Well, I have a question.
Oh, good. What's up?
Oh, good. So, how do you feel that interviewing guests, not me, how do you feel? How do you feel that has impacted your channel?
Well, tonight, yeah.
Not me, not including me.
No. Honestly, it's been amazing. It really has. I mean, yes, of course, everybody gets stuff out of it. We get watch time and that. I don't know. I think we look at every channel now completely different after interviewing them. I think everybody here looks at them differently after them being interviewed. I honestly, I think it does take things to the next level, and I think that's what really strengthens long term. In the short, that people are going to be there a lot longer for each other once they get to meet them, you know, and see a bit more about them. It separates them from all the channels, like, you know.
Yeah, I do enjoy, like, when you guys have an interview. Like, a lot of times I know I'm at work and I miss, but, like, I try to jump in or go back, like, when I get home from work. But one thing that seems really kind of cool is that we are finding out a lot more about these other channels, that even if they are, like, live streaming or if they are open, you know, into their personal lives, like, it's still a little bit different when you interview them, because you're still getting to things that a lot of people probably wouldn't see just from their everyday channel, you know, routine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's really nice. No, in all seriousness, that is always nice to hear like that. I just want to, I just don't, I put a lot of pride in my work that I put up here so far. And that was the only thing with the live stream. I didn't want it all kind of going to, like, yes, we're joking around tonight, but I mean, people know we're close and we're friends, we fool around like that. But it still has integrity. I didn't want it to become like a flop house. I wanted somebody to.
And then you invited me on.
No, but like, I mean, but you know what I mean? Like, not like that it has no purpose to it. And you walk away not knowing anything else about the people. You know, that there was 2 hours of just killing time. That I didn't want. I didn't want people to think, oh, they just tried to earn some watch time, sat on the couch and complained about their day. You know, it was something.
Right. Well, and we do learn a lot about you guys too, because during the interviews and whatnot, like, things come out about you guys as well.
Oh, of course. I mean, and that's been kind of weird for us to get used to as well. You know, I kind of think it was a little bit. I think we're a bit. I was just saying that a while ago. We're a little bit influenced by Hot Ones. I find a bit.
Yes,
you know, you've watched. Oh, you don't watch what? You know, the one with the wings where they interview. Have you ever seen? It's on YouTube.
I need to look this up.
Yeah,
you'll love it. That's really cool.
Yeah, you will. That's a really great show. And they start off with like a light wing. There's 10 of them, and they start getting hotter and hotter and hotter each time. And they're still he's still asking questions to them, and they're sweating, and they're still trying to answer and stuff like that. I mean, we don't grill people like he doesn't grill. That's the thing about that I like. The wings do the grilling, like in a way.
Yes, exactly.
You know.
I see. We just do that for fun, like around town, like on the weekend.
No, but you would really love this show. I know your personality. You would really.
But that's cool.
Yep. And they start off with a very mild one, and at the end, it's like 1.5 million skull, like, and they put an extra dab. He has everybody onto it, tons of stars.
That's when your glasses fog up and everything.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know? Sean Evansy's name. The show is taking off. Every star wants to be on it now because it's doing so well.
That's cool.
It's one. There's one of those ideas that you see and you're like, why did I never think of this? it is because it is so ingenious. I forget half the names. I'm so bad with remembering. So, like Tyra Banks was just on. Philip DeFranco, Kevin Hart, Trick Daddy, DJ Khaled,
wow,
Gabriel.
Range.
Yeah, it's a Charlie's Theron. She's a model.
Oh yeah, Charlize Theron.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Michael B. Jordan's been on it.
Oh wow.
Terry Crews. No, definitely. I'll send you the link after. You can see one of their episodes. I'm sure you would really like it, though.
Yeah, it's probably funny.
It is.
You know?
It's absolutely ingenious because as the wings get hotter and he still asks some questions, the harder it is. So instead of him becoming like a real asshole and screaming at them, the wings are doing all the work.
Yep.
You know, like, isn't that ingenious?
Yeah. I like it. I think it's a good idea. I would definitely watch that.
The only one's the girl from Empire. They're the one that she's a rapper. And,
yeah, the one that plays Cookie in the TV show Empire.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she was in there, and I think she got a little bit off there.
She was drunk beyond. She was drinking Crown Royal. She was loaded, and
yeah, she was like crazy.
It was a train wreck.
Yeah,
it was a train wreck. She even asked for a drink halfway through it. They had to bring her some Crown Royal in a plastic cup, and
yeah.
The last 3 wings, she made her bodyguard eat them while she sat there yapping. So yeah, that's quite a watch, that one. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to check that out.
Yep. So I'll definitely will send you the
another
link.
Cool part about the interviews too, because like I've learned a lot from people about just everything and anything.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what we were saying last night, like about your vlog with sending people, and that happened again today. Somebody was asking about Matt Oregon. You know him? He has a channel.
I don't think so.
He has a really great channel. He does some great work, and he wants to do a video on doing tutorial on photography. And he said, "I think my work is too general." So he just turned to the audience into the chat and said, "What do you guys think I should include?" And everybody helped him for like 20 minutes. And gave him some really great ideas. Like, I mean, that's fantastic. That's really using your resources.
Exactly, interaction.
You know, you streaming
Is it
tonight?
Oregon?
Yep, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't have my notifications on, but I am supporting them. So I just hit my notifications because you know how they do. Oh. Jerks.
They are really that does bother me. I know why they do it, but they're picking the wrong channels that I don't want it to happen to. That's what sucks, you know.
Right. But you know, they want to make that money, and if they're not monetized, they don't care if you watch it.
No, and I mean too, and on their side too. You know what? I still, like I was telling you that night, I do believe that YouTube's algorithm has gotten a bit out of control on them. That the engineers are always playing a little bit of catch up. You know, that's what I think's happening.
Oh, sure.
And they're kind of stuck too, because I remember YouTube when it first came out. It's a great system, but they were never prepared for the onslaughts of videos that came and how they got longer and bigger. I mean, somebody has to pay for that server space. Nothing's for free. Right. I'm not trying to cry the blues for them. I also got to look at their side too, where they're coming from.
Yeah, because it's a business.
Yeah, you know, we're lucky that we have a platform to put stuff for free when it's all said and done. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah, considering so many other websites are charging for every little service.
Yeah, 100%.
When they didn't used to.
Of
you
course.
Know, they're just constantly changing and saying, okay, now we're going to charge.
Yep. 100%. And I mean, video, especially, that takes up more storage than anything else you could ever bring to the table. So,
yeah.
I mean, think of it, 8-hour live stream in full HD, how much space that must take up on a server. Like, you know, just one person doing it for 8 hours, because that's the maximum they can go. That's a lot of storage space.
Oh, that's why the marathon doesn't go any longer?
Yeah, no, it can't. Yeah, it's 8 hours is the maximum. And I never even thought about it for the marathon at the time. I never even quite thought, yeah, I guess so. They're looking for no. And if anybody's there from there, I didn't mean I need to pick on them. I just know it's the maximum.
No, I'm just saying, like, because I thought to myself, I'm like, I bet you they would go longer if they could.
Yeah.
But if that's the max, then I get it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's 8 hours. So, and that's a lot of storage. I mean, that's a big file.
Heck yeah.
And if you have, what, 100,000 of people do those a day even, you know, that length, somebody's got to pay for it in the end. It's got to be done. But.
All right, don't give them ideas.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I better be quiet.
Well, as I said before already, and I already talked about it before with you, Steph, that I think really that it's going to be monetized from their side as well. There is no point of them keeping all these small channels that are not monetized. So the same as Facebook does it and Instagram already, you're going to have to probably eventually pay for having more than, I don't know, 10 videos stored or something like that, because you're not monetized. Why would they want to keep you? So I think it's coming. I think it's on its way.
It's sad, but
I think it's good to prepare for it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think everybody was prepared for the changes that came with the demonetization.
Yeah.
So I guess being prepared that could happen will be easier than if it just blindsides you.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. They already have the YouTube Red subscription, right? But the other way around. I think you will have to pay to have your channel more than 5 or 10 videos on. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like the same on other, like VMO, for example, you could upload videos for free, like for the longest time, and then all of a sudden now you have to pay. Yeah. You know, to have so it all turns into that, and it's only so long that they can keep up with this. And I think it's going that way. You know, all the signs are showing.
Linus Tech Tips, one of the biggest tech channels in the world out of British Columbia. They're actually building their own platform now they call Floatplane, and they're going to be by invite only for now, inviting some of the biggest tech guys to actually host their pay-per-view videos on there. So if they're doing that, there's something coming, you know. They're preparing for, they're the ones that would have all the inside scoop in that. So when they're making choices like that, you know, it does make you wonder what's coming. He has a cool story.
I mean, at this point, people might as well have their own websites doing
Well, that's it. Back like it used to be in the day, almost, you know, like that.
Yeah.
That's why all the bigger people, like entrepreneurs, always say still to keep your website on, because everybody is you know, jumping on the media, and it's great, you know, on social medias, but although it's not as big overturn now, they still, all the biggest ones are still saying, don't forget about your website, keep it on, because that's the only thing you have if everything else crashes. And they always also talk about building up email list, because whatever supporters you have on any of the platforms, you don't really own it. It can be gone in one day. You're not going to even know who you had. So like as a business, they always talk about having your email list and having your page. So,
you know, like the blindly, honestly, like exactly. Look at Vimeo, and people are getting sick of Instagram.
Exactly.
Things come and go. I mean, look at when MySpace was out. That was the be all end all. And I remember the days of ICQ and MIRC. Those were the be all end all. There's always going to be a be all end all, and they never last.
Yeah, like new generation don't even care about Facebook. Yeah. Like my son is 11. Like he's on there just to chat with his grandmother and grandfather. Like really, but like he doesn't post anything. He doesn't care if it's there. Even he doesn't open it unless somebody tells him that they send him a message.
Even us now, like that's our most unimportant. Well, for local, it still helps a bit for the photography, some. But it's losing its value day by day. I can see how less the value is in having a Facebook page. We'll always have one because we believe in keeping our social medias going, but we don't put as much work into it. Twitter is more, and YouTube and Instagram, I'd say, is the three big ones.
But again, like Instagram, you're right too. Like it's starting already too, and I mean it's all owned by Facebook anyway. So, you know, don't keep all your eggs in one basket. That's what I always say.
Look at Vine. Vine was a huge thing. Everybody was into Vine. And now we're there. They're all here on YouTube because they got the rug pulled out from under them.
Yeah, look at My Yearbook and Friendster. They vanished. Yeah, exactly. I think it all comes to the same thing. You know, we all jumped into these bigger things like YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, like our bigger ones. But now it's branching up. The same as it started with a couple little ones, and then it became, you know, a couple big. It's kind of starting to crumble again to these different platforms, different fragments. Yeah, it's not one main one anymore, and it just goes in circles like that. So,
yeah, for all we know, you know, in 2 months it could be a whole different site that we're going to be on.
We're not in contracts here, you know. There's nothing that says they got to be nice to us. They can wipe us all out tomorrow and don't owe us nothing.
And that's what people, I think, forget oftentimes, you know, especially with these big platforms like Facebook and YouTube. It's kind of, we think, well, they owe us to be there because we have had it for such a long time. It's almost like it's part of internet. It's not a site, it's a part of internet, right? But it's not. As you talked guys before, it is a business. It's not part of internet. They don't owe us anything. They allow us to be on their site, not the other way around. So whatever rules they're implementing or you know, payments or whatever else, is their right to do. There's no right for us to get angry about it. It's the same as getting angry if, I don't know, a coffee shop is adding 10 cents on the coffee down the street.
Bottle caps, Amazon already owns Twitch. That's why you can get in with your Amazon Prime card.
Yeah.
The only difference is with your Prime card, if you remember, you don't have to watch commercials. It's you also bypass any advertising.
Twitch is going to compete with it if more non-gamers are going to go on, which is already happening. But I don't know if it's fully going to compete, though. The same as Facebook video creator thing that's going on that is still only available for iOS, which is very unfair because if they wanted to have it as a competition for YouTube, then I don't know why they didn't release it at the same time for Android. But they are trying, but I just think it's really going to crumble with different communities. You know, like you were saying, with Float Plane, and there's oh my God, there's so many social. If you just look in the apps of your phone and look for like social content, like Facebook, there's going to be like 25 different things that you can join, and it already has thousands of or millions even.
Welcome, Azorian. Good to have you.
My brother from another mother.
Yeah, I figured you'd be excited. That's why. Good to have you.
Ben was saying before that their family, Benjamin or something.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
and Stephanie.
Yeah, Benjamin too. Oh yeah.
That I was just going to say that Linus Tech Tips. He's got 5.6 million followers now, and that's when I always preach to people not to always hate on the big ones. He worked for a Canadian computer company called NCIX. They just actually went bankrupt, and they wanted to do in the around 2008, I think they started. They wanted to make videos about computer products, and they made 4, and it cost a fortune because they wanted the company to look good. So they went to him and said, well, can we make a new channel? We'll call it, his name is Linus Tech Tips, and we're going to make it look like it's out of your basement so we don't have to spend much money, but you'll promote the products, you know, we'll give them to you. And he did it for a couple of years. He's seen the company was starting to have troubles, so he negotiated to take the name from them. And they rented a house, and he took 3 people with them, and they started this channel. And 2 years later, they took over a 6,000 square foot office, and now they're over 20-some employees full time, and they're over 5.6 million views.
Wow.
And they did it all. Like, you know, that's why I always tell people not always to hate on big guys, because some of them really did work their way up. And
you never know.
Yeah.
It could really hit for you.
Yep. You know, like musicians, like that's another thing too. I always say people hated on more musicians because they made it big. A lot of them worked their way to get up there and put up with a lot of crap to get to that point. Yes, some got squeezed through the cracks, but some people really worked. And tomorrow you and I might be huge, you know, and what are they going to do? Hate on us because we got noticed?
Yes.
You know, it's true. I mean, they were once like us as well, you know.
I'd be like, that's okay.
Yeah, hate away. I can't hear you. I'm at the bank. You know?
Right. I got lucky. I don't know.
And it is luck. It is, you know, it's that right time, right place and stuff is a big part of it. You can have all the great content in the world, all the great contacts, but if you don't have that right break, you know, it's not. I'm worried some people are setting themselves up for a lot of heartache.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It's like, you know, some people, they just have that passion and that drive, and they won't take no for an answer. But then there's some people that kind of walk that fine line, but they put so much into it that, like, if they don't get what they want, then it's like life is over. But it's not. No,
exactly. I mean, it's like saying I want to be a basketball star, or I want to be a musician or an actress or whatever. Those are all goals that are great, but very high in failure, unfortunately. So you got to find happiness in doing it in the moment. Because if you're doing it solely just to get rich off it and one video to take off, you might never see that moment.
Sure. I mean, I'm happy that I could even just accomplish putting up a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And just having even a couple of people look at it and then care to stick around, like that to me, like there's plenty of channels out there that get no recognition.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I see some of them that ask for support, and I look, and it's like, this guy got amazing content. He's got like 27 people. It bewilders the mind. Not to brag myself up, it was that Frog Tech Tips when we had him on. He said, I seen your videos, and he said, that's back when you had under 100. He said, I showed the guy the Montreal. He said, I told my boss, I can't believe this guy only has this amount for what the work he's putting into his videos. And it is disheartening.
Yeah.
Because nobody's hearing it. Nobody's seeing it. You're putting it out and like throwing it against the wall, hoping somebody will stick with it.
Right.
I hated that.
It's very fulfilling just to know that that anybody, you know, would take their time, like that what you're doing is actually working. Maybe you know, maybe your end goal isn't, you know, there yet, but like either way, like I think more people should be happier with their current state.
Yes.
You know, like it's okay to be happy with your current status. I'm not saying to stop and to not work harder.
No.
But like it's okay to be like to like revel in it a little.
It's exactly. I mean, you want to work towards something obtainable.
Yeah.
And there's pride in doing something obtainable. The greatest comment I ever got was somebody said, you have such an amazing capability of making something that you take for granted interesting. And I will take that to the day I die. That was the greatest compliment I ever got. It means more to me than any amount of money that YouTube can ever throw at me for that.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm pretty sure I said that. What was that? 3 weeks ago? I'm just kidding. It wasn't me. No.
I didn't think so, but I didn't want to be rude.
Like,
but yeah, I even know which video it is. It's the Montreal City tree. But it could have been. But it was. It made everything. I was like, that made the whole year that nobody gave a shit matter to me. Right there. I don't care if anybody ever watches it.
That's it. I'm done.
Yes, I just wanted to hear that once. Somebody to get what I'm doing, you know.
Frame it. We're done.
That's right, sure, Susie. Set small goals and achieve them along the way. 100%. I think it was last night when I was saying, you know, every video I have a goal is to learn 3 new techniques I didn't have before. Because it always keeps me fresh, and it's not enough to bring me down or, like, you know, get lost in the details. And that very inch helps you get a little bit better at what you do.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Like, there's nothing wrong with always wanting to improve.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise too, that can get very monotonous.
Yeah.
Peter McKinnon that we always talk about. I mean, there was a great example of a guy who filmed magicians for 7 years. He gained 1 million subs in 9 months, and some people hate on him, but the guy was lucky because he did like 3 videos, like 8 things every photographer needs in their bag. And those videos got traction. People started publishing them. Other websites were interested in that.
Wow.
And that's what gave him the field. Now he's on with Casey Neistat, and Casey's kissing his ass because he sees this guy shooting up in the ranks. Oh, God, I better get attached to him, you know, and jumpstart me again. You know,
yeah, you want to stay relevant. So.
Exactly. And it's very easy to forget that, you know?
Yep. I'm sure that's why so many of them collaborate to really just...
Exactly.
Or start drama.
That's been going on. Yeah, drama's another good one, too, that keeps them... That's true.
You got to give them something to talk about, so you know that they do that.
Exactly. I mean, look at bands have always done that. Think of all the collaborations over the years.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Stevie Wonder starts going down over the years. What does he do? He hooks up with, you know, with, oh my God, I'm trying to think now. That was a bad example because I can't remember. But you know what I mean? They all do that. That's just a normal progression of staying relevant.
Yeah, just marketing.
Exactly. Yes, it's not even them that think of it. You know, it's their producers that had a party together and, oh, we should put them together for a song.
Exactly. And it's smart. I mean, even if we don't always like the way they go about it, it's still smart because
you said I hated collaborations between musicians. Oh, I hate if I have to hear once more in my life, oh, we've always wanted to do a project together, I'll puke. I hate it. Sounds so pretentious. I could just kick the TV when I hear it. You didn't think of it. Your record producer was talking to your distributor and they came up with it. So don't try to act. But it works. Everybody falls for it.
Yeah,
Look at
they were like, we invested a lot of money into this band and they're not doing well, so we need to throw another big band on there to get more attention for them because this is our investment. We don't want to lose money.
A perfect example of that was Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it was an awful song. It was really awful.
Didn't matter.
But because the two of them were together, it didn't matter. Exactly.
Yep. Yeah, and at a certain point, it doesn't matter what you do.
Do you know,
Logan Paul.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Yeah, that's a whole nother kettle of fish. Do you know that when Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson were together, that's when Paul McCartney gave Michael Jackson the idea to invest in songs? And he went and bought the Beatles collection from underneath Paul McCartney's. Paul McCartney wanted to buy the collection, and after that advice, Michael Jackson stepped in and bought everything, and it was him that gave him the advice to do it, but not meaning the Beatles music, he meant his own music.
Right. No, yeah. Yeah. That's definitely been a big topic.
Yeah. Scary.
For them over the years.
Well, talk about a sore spot.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna share secrets like that, I guess you better be prepared.
A huge life lesson learned from that one. For the sum of a billion.
Yeah.
That's not chump change.
Maybe in a weird way, it was a blessing in disguise, though.
Well, it is.
Who knows?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Are you streaming tonight?
I don't know. I have not planned anything. Like I'm just winging it.
I feel bad.
Like, I might do laundry.
We had so much fun, but at the same time too, I feel bad. I hope we didn't feel like we wasted your time too much.
Oh no. No, I was like, I don't know, like sometimes I'm just not in the mood. So I just don't.
Yep.
And or like, like see after this, like I don't know if I want to like sit here anymore. I like this chair is okay, but like after a while I just get antsy, like I want to walk around.
No, I get you. Like when I went on your stream last night and I have fun and we're laughing at the same time too. It's like, Andrew, you got to get to bed, and you've been doing this now. When you look at the time, it's been since fuck. Like, it's hard. It's. I get where you're saying that. That's
probably where the vlogging would come in more handy.
Yeah.
It can at least be mobile.
Exactly. And when it's done, you edit it and it goes out,
Right. Because I'm like, and then even if I did carry this around, I wouldn't want to make everybody sick. Like,
no, I'm bad for that. Like, oh, look at the guitar, and then I shake everything, and I forget that everybody's watching. And I'd be like, oh, I would be so sick right now. If it was
exactly. Like, I don't want to do that to people.
It's been so much fun though having you on, Steph. You're such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have such a good time with you. That's why I feel bad. I don't want you to feel like you get gypped being on with us compared to some of the other guests.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
You're so funny.
No, I think it's an honor to even be asked at all.
Oh.
I haven't been doing it very long, and so it's really nice to like find people that you connect with and people that have an interest in you and how you do and how your channel does and just like just your life in general. It's much more exciting than like making videos and never talking to anybody and just letting them comment. Like some of the larger YouTubers, I mean, they have to be totally missing out on this.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't get all this.
It's amazing. You're an amazing person, and you really do. Like in all seriousness, you're one of those ones that just means the world to us. So,
big love.
That's right. It wouldn't be the same here without you guys, like you and Bottle Caps and Susie and everybody else, Terrell.
We always have fun.
It is, and that's nice because it is a rough world out there. It's good to have those moments to get away from all that.
Oh yeah.
We don't want to go.
It's cheaper than traveling.
That's right. That's true. We should use that as our slogan. We're cheaper than tickets. We're cheaper than air tickets.
I can visit you guys anytime and have coffee, and I don't have to leave my house.
Well, you're always welcomed here.
You're welcome to visit my closet.
Yes, thank you. You'll have to have us on sometime and grill us.
I don't even know how to use this stuff. I'd be like, how do I invite you? I need more of the tech talk. That's my problem.
Actually, though, that one's really easy. But the only thing is you got to make sure you make it as an event and not the quick stream.
Oh, I would mess that up.
I'll find the link for you. Ray, what's his name? Ray, you support him.
Hayden.
Ray Hayden.
Oh, okay.
I think he does a whole walkthrough on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he does.
Gonna write that on my board.
There you go. I love that board. That is so amazing.
To tell myself how to do stuff.
Millie, welcome. Did you get my message on the last video I watched yours? I felt so bad. They were saying that they'd like to be on the channel.
Yeah.
And then you told me after that I had missed it. So that's why I went back and apologized. And so definitely, if you haven't, send us in Twitter and
yeah, definitely. If you want to be as our guest, send DM in a Twitter at Puša Studios or follow us and comment under the pinned tweet.
Yeah.
And I'll get back.
I felt so bad. I'm so bad at the streams when Xenia's not here because I'm not used to watching them as fluently. And then I go back and look after. It's like, oh God, I missed this, I missed that. And then she was watching it because it was the first live stream and she noticed. So
quality control.
That's right. Quality control is right. She is. I'm sorry people don't like it, but she makes one heck of a good secretary because she takes care of everything. I don't know. I would never be able to do it in a trillion years. My hat's off to her for that one.
That's a change.
I wish I had an Xenia.
I'm just trying to keep it to the same.
Yeah, I know. I see
that.
Yeah. You're a shit disturber tonight. I can see that.
I didn't start it. I'm just following the stream.
Holy crap, Edwards! Did you scroll down?
Yeah. It's our chat, so you're not gonna understand. We're talking about the beauty liner. It's like 10 pages back. There's whole conversation about the beauty liner.
Okay.
So.
Already then.
That's so funny.
Then I'll not stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
No, well, unless you want to hear the whole long story.
No, I'm good. Like I said, I know where I don't belong, and I'm happy in that. We don't have to worry about crossing roles here at all. We could be more polar if we tried.
Aw.
We're yin yang. I always said that it takes two to make one. So
you guys are awesome because you guys really balance each other out.
I do believe.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. And you can tell just even how you guys work together. Not a lot of people can work together, you know, like, and you guys obviously do all of that. So, I mean, it's always fun. You guys might like give each other like a little, like, you know, a little look here and there. But like, that's normal. But you guys like work really well together for your show. It's cool.
Well, we're as true as we can be. That's why you see the look and stuff like that. Sometimes, you know,
it's real.
It is. That's what we wanted here. You know, like I said, eventually this seems to be taking off. Maybe we're going to change around and make not make a set, but kind of change things a little bit. But I don't want to make it into a set. I don't want to make it something fake. I don't want anything that wouldn't be in the living room on a regular basis. You know, I don't want to turn it into a green screen. I don't want to have lit, you know, spotlights hanging from the ceiling and stuff. I just want it to feel like we're at home.
Pimp your living room.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you do your closet, we'll do our living room. We'll exchange. What was the name of that show? That woman show, Trading Spaces?
Oh, I could do like grass on my walls, like
there you go.
On the walls.
See, I'm a guy that never watches any of that crap, but I remember the grass on the wall. It was like in the news that time.
Right? You're like,
I would have murdered her. There would have been a coffin added to the house.
Right? Who does that?
What a sociopath. I mean, you know. Somebody lives here. I hate to break it to you, you know. You know.
That's so funny. Yep.
What a freak. Oh, I was so angry hearing about that. I'd kill her. I'd be on the 6 o'clock news. It would be a coffin and
not even my wall, and I'm
with handcuffs and a bunch of grass in my hand.
How dare she?
The sanctity of our home has been ruined with grass in the wall.
That's it. We're gonna have to move. Oh, you guy.
Yeah, I think we gotta shut her all down.
It's fine.
Oh,
Thank
Stephanie,
you guys so much. You guys are so awesome.
You too. And I thank you for tonight, and I thank you for your candor, and I think big things will come for you in YouTube. You definitely have the personality for it, and there's a lot to you. Like I said, we joke around, but there is a lot, and I think that's all going to come in time, and you're going to find your own here. And I think you're going to do really well here. That's just my opinion, but I think YouTube was made for you, or you were made for YouTube, whichever.
I agree.
Yeah.
I really do. As I always remind them about those vlogs.
Yeah.
But I really do. I think your personality is so catchy to attract people for a positive conversation and interaction, you know. So you can see it in your live streams. So,
yeah.
I think it's
well, thank you. It's good to have people that I can learn from. You know, like I didn't know, I still don't know what I'm doing, but you know, to have like positive role models like you guys.
Oh, you're too kind in that one. But in the end, we all got each other's back. I mean, you know, that's what it comes down to. And I do, like, you know, you always see it in the chats. Everybody's there for each other. So I really think, without bragging, that we've so far managed to skim and get the cream of the crop. I really like that.
We are pretty awesome, aren't we?
We are. Look at the chat most nights as people are talking, and look at the people that are in there.
Yes.
They're the people that religiously watch videos of each other's, constantly supporting each other. There's no hatefulness, no wishing bad on each other. We really do have that. I like that.
It's a good, solid crew of people. And honestly, if nothing ever came of it, I mean, I got more than I ever asked for.
Aw.
That is so amazing. What a good outlook.
I love Susie said earlier today, and I copied it over, the sound of laughter. That's why I love it here.
It's so amazing.
That's cute.
Yeah. It's
exactly.
Like, there's one of those people right there, you know, you're talking about the show is just not the same without her, you know, it's same as Bottle Cap, same. I mean, Nathan's Drums is here all the time. Like, I mean, these are great channels. They're always going around and helping each other out.
Hi, Nathan.
He's so good. He was so shy. He apologized after when he was on that night. We did the music. He goes, "I'm sorry I didn't talk so much. I was shy," but he did great.
He was so talented.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I wish we would play more.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna definitely do the music thing again sometime. So, Stephanie, you have yourself a really great night. We'll keep an eye out for you.
Yes.
And you take care of yourself, right?
Yes.
Big hugs.
There you go. Oh my God, I did that. I never do that. Look what you got me to do.
You to do that too. Oh, that was so cute, guys. I wish you would be able to see both videos at the same time.
Goodbye, Stephanie.
Oh, that was so cute. He did it too.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. This is taking a turn. Okay. Take care, Stephanie. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye now.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is so funny.
Oh my God, guys, this was so much fun tonight. Oh, we needed that.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, no, you guys are really a great bunch of people. And I'll say that every time I look at the chat, it always amazes me to have you all here. This is really the cream of the crop. I really believe that through all the other stuff that's going on, all the other channels, I really do believe we pretty much attract the best of the best. And it's not because of us, it's because of you guys. That's the nice thing. Good channels are always paired together. So you guys take care of yourselves. Have a really great night. We got, do we want to announce? Or
yeah, I already was talking about in the chat. Tomorrow we have Saint Aldo, Victor Saint with his wife tomorrow is going to be on. Yeah. And on Saturday, of course, Miss Kathy with looks like the whole family. Her sons are going to be home, so they're hopefully going to join. Cool. Her husband promised to be on, and Jesse, of course. So that's going to be a fun Saturday night.
That's going to be amazing.
A family fun. She's excited, and we're excited. So a car and not only show tomorrow. It's not only about cars. They do a lot of community charity work and things like that, giving back to their community. So we'll talk about that as well. So join even if you're not into cars.
Yep, it's going to be something for everybody on that one. Really will be a good, and I mean, they've been doing it since the beginning. They were also one of our first supporters we got to know in the channels and that. So
yes, they are amazing. So definitely tune in, and they're fun too. So and thank you very much for being there. And again, sorry if I wasn't on my top today.
If you don't know that Xenia is suffering from a bad migraine tonight, so she's been a very good sport about it. So Over here. Somebody's too good of a sport.
Yeah, but thank you.
Yeah.
So I think for all the kind words.
You guys take care. Have a great night. Cheers.
Reading.
Cheers
Love
and
you
keep
guys.
creating. Have a good night.